Good evening and welcome everybody to the Game Time Tonight pregame show, brought to you this evening by Aqua Shield Roofing and Construction. Game Time Tonight is coming to you live from Norton for a monster MCL League game between Smith Center Redmond and the Norton Blue Jays. I'm Curtis Brown. I'm here with Ivan Sanders, and Ivan, with all the uncertainty with the coronavirus, we're finally arrived at game time. We're going to have some football tonight.
Well, even for us, Jason's on the camera here. We were even concerned about even this week having game time. So we're excited to be here. The teams, I know, are happy to be here. So let's get it on.
And we've got a great game for you tonight. Norton and Smith Center, both of them state runner-ups from last year. Smith Center comes in tonight's ball game. They're ranked second in Class 1A. Norton's ranked sixth in Class 2A. And so with this league, one of the best leagues, small school leagues in the state, this is a big game to start the season off.
Yeah, it's Highway 36. You're a Norton guy, tonight, because also, too, over in Phillipsburg, Plainville's over there tonight. So there's some big games all the way across here.
And when you talk offensively here between these two teams, kind of a little different styles.
Philosophy, yeah.
Norton's more of a balanced offense. Right. Smith Center's the ground and pound, and we're going to wishbone belly option for you. Norton last year put up 27 points per game, though they're going to have to replace 8 starters.
Right.
And their leading rusher returning is senior Gavin Sproul. He ran for 112 yards and 1 touchdown. They do return their leading receiver in Jonah Reuter. He had 40 catches, 653 yards, and 3 touchdowns. But instead of catching passes, I think he's going to take some snaps tonight.
He's going to be under center, it sounds like, this year. So that's going to be an interesting thing tonight.
Is it going to be a little slow start, do you think, for Norton, with replacing all those starters?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, that first quarter is going to tell the tale. I think Smith Center's going to come out like they normally do. They're going to try to run over you. Yeah. And it's one of those things. They're going to dust off that book that you and I were talking about. They've been running for 40-plus years. And just say, hey, stop us.
Yeah.
So
not much change for Smith Center offensively. Last year, put up 37 points per game, averaged over 330 yards on the ground. They returned 8 starters from last year. One different aspect for them, they returned their all-state wide receiver in Griffin Kugler. He had 44 catches, 684 yards, and 12 touchdowns. Senior Nate Hendrick returns. He's the leading rusher, returning with 158 carries, 696 yards, and 10 touchdowns. And they return up front 3 starters, including their tackle, senior Charlie Simmons. So, Ivan, expect different year, same thing for Smith Center?
Smith Center, you and I both know, they're going to run the ball, and they'll throw it if they think they can. But I think right now they'll line up in that pistol set and just come at you. So.
And both teams are going to be breaking in new quarterbacks tonight, so that'll be something to pay attention to. Defensively, Norton last year gave up 18 points per game. They do return 2 starting defensive linemen, and senior Gavin Sproul and Christian Hawks. Smith Center last year pitched 4 shutouts defensively. Their linebackers are going to lead this team, sophomore Jake Sass and junior Jake Kirkhoff, both of them with over 75 tackles apiece. Yeah. So defensively, usually have the upper hand here early on.
Yeah, and here's the thing. They graduated a lot of guys and a lot of wrestlers, and I always think wrestlers are good with their hands and their feet. Those guys are gone now. We're going to have to see what happens here. So
both teams will bring back strong defenses this year. Last year, Smith Center dominated this game 41-18, and they've won 5 in a row against Norton.
Yeah.
What do you see tonight happening? More the same, or?
Well, here's the thing. I think for Norton to be successful, they got to stop the run, and really that's assignment tackling whenever Smith Center and picking up that ball. So I think that's the key.
What a great game! 2 returning state.
Let's play some football.
So we're gonna go watch some live football finally. So that's our Game Time Tonight pregame show, brought to you by Aqua Shield Roofing and Construction. Coming up next will be the scouting report with tonight's head coaches. So stay tuned. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
Trust Rogers & Associates Insurance to keep your peace of mind through all the seasons in life. Whether you're cozy at home, memory making with your family, on an outdoor adventure with the top down, floating on a boat, or in the middle of harvest, we can customize an insurance plan that's perfect for you. For all the seasons, we've got you covered. Call us or visit us online to learn more today. Professional Fire Equipment, Studer Contractors, Midwest Mill, CarQuest of Norton, and United Northwest Federal Credit Union are excited to cheer on the Norton Blue Jays this season, both on and off the field. Roy Sales and Service, Brian and Kate Fahnensteel owners, Graham Construction, New Age Industrial Corporation, and Miller Aviation are proud supporters of the Norton Blue Jays. Go get 'em, Blue!
Hey, your first question, I want to talk a little bit about last year's season and stuff. And you guys are 12 and I think 11-0 going into the state title game, and you lost 18-14. Hey, tell us a little bit about that 2019 football team and how it was, getting up to that game. And then, I know it was a tight game, and just a little bit about that.
Well, one of the things I'm proud of the last 3 or 4 years is we lost a big senior class after 2017 season. We lost a big senior class after 2018 season. And so going into last year, we had a bunch of seniors, but they didn't all have experience. And, for them to get that far, just so proud of them and the work that they put in. Couldn't ask any more out of them. Obviously we wanted to get that last one, but, Centralia, a great team, and outplayed us.
All right. Yeah, it's a tight game. I saw it. So, all right. Hey, I'm gonna ask you some questions about COVID and things, and you can answer me. How are you doing with that in practices, and have you had any problems, any issues, and those kinds of things?
We had to get rid of water bottles. That's been kind of a pain, especially when it's hot right now. We're back to the cups and throwing stuff away, and so that's been a little bit of a deal. But we're a pretty tight knit group and a smaller community. We haven't had to deal with the locker rooms and masks at practice and stuff. We've been fortunate that way, but it's definitely, I think, something that's in the back of their minds, especially for the seniors. Are they going to get their senior year? And so that's something we've kind of made it a focus to enjoy every day at practice, and because you never know what's going to happen the next day.
Yeah, you never know when that rug's going to get pulled out. So, all right, hey, just a couple questions about your team. I know you graduated your quarterback last year. Did you lose a lot of guys from last year, that kind of thing? Kind of fill us in on that?
Yeah, absolutely. Another good senior class graduated. So Trenton Colby's gone, and Colton Shoemaker, Jay Natwood, who we lost to injury at the end of the year last year. But, so the backfield has a lot of new guys. And then up front, same thing. We lost a 3-year starter at center in Joel Montgomery. Brell Spees, a 2-year starter at guard. Sheldon Rothschild, a senior there at tackle. So, yeah, we got a lot of new guys fitting in spots. But, interested to see what happens, get a game under our belt.
Okay. All right. Hey, we'll just talk about your game tomorrow night with Norton. Old MCO foam. Smith Center, Norton, a lot of tradition here and some tradition over there. Tell us what you think you're going to see from them tomorrow night, and how's your team going to be?
Just, Norton, well coached, Coach Melvin and his staff. Their kids do things right and play hard, and so that's what you expect out of them every year. And that's what we hope our guys do. We've had good practices, and it's just time to play somebody else and see what it is that we are good at and where we need to improve.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Here we go.
All right,
Coach. Hey, let's talk a little bit about last year's team, and reflect a little bit on that. And you guys lost in the title game, 19-0. You guys beat Houston 10-8 in a sub-state game. You beat Conway Springs 34-32 in the sectional. Hey, kind of talk to us about your team last year and that run you had in the playoffs.
Well, it really started probably after our homecoming game when we barely beat Minneapolis, and we really challenged the guys, and we knew we could be better, and they really stepped up after that week. And then after we played Hoisington the first round, or the first time in the last game of regular season in districts, we thought we knew as coaches what we could do to maybe defend them better, and we really challenged our kids. I said our goal is to play them again, because I think we could do it, and they took that and really ran with it. Started off the playoffs great. Really stuck it to Sterling, and then handled an undefeated team in Cimarron pretty easily at their place, and then played obviously a perennial powerhouse in Conway Springs. And man, the first half was a track meet. It was touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. And then we finally settled down and were able to stop them. And obviously it was a thrilling win, and then to get back to play Hoisington, someone that probably nobody in the state and probably not everybody in our huddle thought we could beat at that time.
I'll go with you.
But we had enough that did believe and played a tremendous game. And, you know, you get to the state championship game, and tell you the truth, I haven't watched the whole game. I haven't watched that game because I feel like there's things that, you know, maybe I could have done as a coach, or whether we were just spent at, you know, after those two last games. But I was so proud of our kids and where we got to, and it was a great ride. It's what you coach for and what the kids play for.
Yeah, I just thought, you know, like I was talking with Curtis Brown, and we were talking about how a great ride you guys had in the playoffs, and really, honestly, that Hoisington game where they have a stud running back at that point, and a 10-8 ball game.
Yeah.
So some great defense and stuff going on there. So
yeah, it was tremendous.
So all right, hey, we'll kind of move on. Hey, can you kind of tell us how you've been practicing and stuff with this COVID deal and stuff going on? How you doing that?
Well, the guys have done a great job. You know, we got to start kind of in June with a modified weight room, and then they did a great job handling that and worked hard throughout June, and then we got shut down for a little while in July, and then picked back up at the end of July. And with the modified plans the state gave us, we were able to actually have our team camp the week before we started. So we've really been practicing for 4 weeks, and the guys have handled it really well. You know, we knew we have a lot of guys to replace from last year's team, but these young guys have stepped up. You know, you never know until you play that first game where they're at, but I'm proud of the way they've done it. They've done what we've asked them to, as far as, you know, masks at different times and social distancing, and really taking care of their bodies, and realize that we really got one shot every day at this, and we got to make sure we do it right.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. All right, so how's your team looking in practice? You know, with COVID, and how many guys had the weight room do over the summer? You know, I know you kind of mentioned here. Was you able to get the weight room kind of filled up? Did you get a good turnout?
The kids did. Yeah, as far as really athletes overall, tremendous turnout. Right now, we have more girls in the high school than boys in several of the classes, and the girls did a great job in the weight room. Really, all the athletes. I think we had well over 80% of our guys were 90% or more in the weight room. So that's what we want. We don't have a ton of guys out because, like I said, we have some low boy numbers in our senior and freshman class especially, but the guys who are out are doing a good job in practice. And like I said, there's some talented young guys. They just don't have a lot of experience.
Right. All right. So, big question here for you. I know your son was a quarterback last year. He's at Fort Hays now. Who's your quarterback this year?
Well, we got two guys battling for it. You know, Jonah Reuter, who has played wide receiver. He actually was, you know, battling for quarterback a couple years ago with Cade. Mm-hmm. And injuries and other things came up, and Cade came out on top of that. And so we're trying Jonah at it again. Then we got a sophomore, Sean Anderson, who's really doing a good job, a big, tall kid who throws the ball well. So we'll see. They're both doing a good job. We'll find out Friday night.
Well, Curtis Brown wanted me to ask you that question.
So I'm sure he did.
All right. Hey, last question here. You got that old familiar foe, Smith Center, on Friday night. You know, what are you thinking on them, and what do you expect? I'm sure you pretty much know what you're probably going to see. So
you're going to see a team that's very, you know, does what they do very, very well. They execute. They're physical. They're going to hit every play, and you know what they usually do is they make you beat yourself because you make mistakes, and that's the hardest thing, because to come out in the first game and be that discipline is very, very tough. So it'll be a huge challenge for us. But like I said, we need to see where we're at, and we'll get a pretty good measuring stick against what I consider one of the best programs in the state, in the history of the state, and obviously the best, you know, best team around.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Good evening and welcome everybody to Nex-Tech Game Time. We're coming to you live today from Travis Field here in Norton. And Ivan, what a way to kick off this season here on Nex-Tech Game Time. We got two state runner-up teams from last year are kicking it off here in the old school MCL.
Yeah, and that's when we looked at this game and we're trying to pick games to go to, and this is one of those ones that just highlights you want to come and see. So
it's just a beautiful night here tonight from Norton. And you could just since everybody is now can take a breath, relax a little bit. All right, we're going to play some football. We're going to get on the field. We got guys on the field now getting ready for the kickoff. So.
Well, you and I were talking earlier. This might be like the first event that's happened in this town since March.
Yeah, since March.
So it's good to see. They got a great crowd down here tonight. People are out here and enjoying the sun, and let's play some football. So
they're getting ready to kick off for the Blue Jays. Looks like number 5, Silas Jones, back deep for the Redmen. Here they will receive the opening kickoff. Will be, looks like number 2, Griffin Kugler, and number 3, Nate Hendricks. So watch out on the kickoff. I run this reverse.
And they're famous. Yeah. They're famous for this stuff. I still remember doing games when I'd run a camera down there. Colt Rogers.
Yeah.
That was a guy that everyone just stopped breathing when he had the ball in his hands. So.
Well, we talked about it in the pregame. You get dust off that playbook. It is the same playbook year in, year out. So.
Well, just in the last few years, they went from that under center to that pistol. So
the kick deep, and it'll be Hendricks at the 15. He's up to the 20. No reverse here, right up the middle. Good return, and the ball's loose.
It is loose.
Norton's got it.
Wow.
With the recovery on the opening kickoff. Wow, that got the crowd into it.
Wow.
So a fumble right off the opening kickoff. Norton's going to take over in great field position at the 34, 35-yard line.
I didn't even look like he got hit that hard, but somebody might have reached in and.
It was a good return up the middle, but somebody there stripped the ball. So here we go.
The Reuter thing gets going here right now.
Jordan Reuter going to take the snaps here at quarterback. Jones the fullback, Sproul the tailback. They'll switch those two. I formation for the Blue Jays. They give to Sproul off the right-hand side. Not much going there. He's stuck. Number 5, Jake Sassy. He is a monster there at linebacker. Boy, he had over 80 tackles last year.
Well, here's the thing. He stood him straight up, and pretty much that cut your momentum off.
So loss of a yard on first down for the Blue Jays. 2nd and 11 from the 35. Just underway here from Travis Field to Norton. The Smith Center Redmen fumbled the opening kickoff. Norton with the recovery. Their first drive, and now we got a
some kind of timeout, yeah. Doing a little shifting.
Yep. So I wonder, now they're back.
They were working on a little short out on this side of the field over here before.
Reuter now out of the shotgun. Jones, the lone setback. Sproul in motion, and that goes underneath his feet. Rolling over to the left-hand side is Reuter, a stiff arm a man and get out of bounds at the 40. Just had to save some room there, but
a flag from the backside there.
Could be a block in the back, but boy, that snap went right underneath his feet.
Right between the wickets.
Yeah, it didn't get much air on it, so.
Be curious what this is.
Yeah,
blocking the back.
The Blue Jays. Oh, you decline that, or do you take that?
I guess we'll get to see what Coach Sass does over there. Be third down and 11.
No, it'll be from the 40.
Oh, yeah. He was ran out.
3rd and 15.
They're talking about it. You know what? I'd back him up.
So far, the Redmen defense has stuffed the Blue Jays on two plays. So
they're still trying to decide. It seems like they're voting over there.
Yeah. I get a little leeway here first game. You get
get a little
extra time.
Rock, paper, scissors over there maybe.
What are we doing? But, all right, they got a decision.
Well, they're coming in to talk and going again, and
nope, they don't.
Coach is still trying to figure out where the ball is going to be placed.
So,
because it looks right here, it's about on the 40, 41.
Yeah, are they going to still deciding? So,
you don't want this already in the game, and
no,
we just got started.
Yeah,
that seems a little loud. Did you get that? There
I think so.
Yeah.
So, all right, they are going to march them back here. We'll be 2nd down and, is it? Nope, 3rd down. 3rd down 16. So they declined the penalty. Boy, that took a little while.
Yes, it did.
So 3rd down and 16 for the Blue Jays. They went backwards here on 2 plays after the turnover. Reuter now out of the shotgun.
They were working on both sides of the field, just a little short out before when they were warming up.
Under pressure, now steps up, and he's able to avoid a tackle off to the left-hand side to the 45, down to the 30.
still going to
down
have
at
about
28-yard line. So good run there by Reuter, but boy, they were coming.
fourth down and about 8, something in there.
I don't know if that was a design draw or it just looked like it, but there.
Oh, they had floodgates right up the gut. So
4th and 5 now for the Blue Jays. A little more manageable now, 4th down.
you know, with how that worked, you know, stay in that shotgun and make them come get you and pick a lane. But
so now it looks like Blue Jays bring out 2 receivers, now 3 receivers, and they're kind of confused. They're going to call a timeout. Yep, timeout for the Blue Jays. So big 4th down here to start this ball game. Ivan, we've already had a fumble, turnover, and
a lot of thinking.
We've had a lot of thinking on a penalty.
Yeah, we got a lot of things going on the sidelines, and it's a chess game right now.
Yep.
So no one wants to give up that first score. So
yeah, and so out of field goal range, I don't even know what, Norton went to the state final game on a field goal, last-second field goal last year, but I don't know if they got.
Well, here's the thing. You don't want to throw a pick down on this end of the field already.
Yeah.
So, I'd stay in that shotgun. If they're coming that hard at you, pick a lane, find a lane. Reuter's big and tall.
So a lot of new starters out there for the Blue Jays. 4 new offensive linemen. Looks like they are starting a freshman at right guard as well. So
yep, they are.
Here comes the Blue Jays now. 2 receivers to the right. That's Sproul and Sumner. Clayton Sumner, the sophomore. Down here on the bottom of your screen is Ryan Schrum, the senior. Now Reuter out of the shotgun. 4th and 5 for the Blue Jays. Drops back, looking to throw. Has a little bit of time. Steps up and under play, avoids the tackle. He's got a lot of room off that right-hand side if he can pick up a block. And just can't get there. Nice job by Jackson Pinkney.
It's all on the spot. It's all on the spot, and they're short.
Pinkney came up from his cornerback spot, made a good tackle on Reuter.
They're short.
A good ankle tackle right there by Pinkney, and and Norton's going to turn over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 for Smith Center. Big stop for the Redmen after the turnover. Norton couldn't capitalize on the momentum. So now Smith Center, now their wishbone set. Yeager at quarterback. We already have a penalty. So
what a start to the game.
Yeah, you see this, first game of the year.
Sure. Everyone wants
combined with everything else that we got going on. Uh-oh, it looks like maybe equipment.
Yeah, he didn't see something that he didn't like. Mouthpiece, face mask. Not working on
lineman, so they let him go out and get a new piece of equipment, and no penalty here. Yeager at quarterback, and this is a give to the fullback, Sass, and he gets a couple yards up the middle. Stopped there by, looks like Devin Mullins for the Blue Jays. So 2nd and 7 now for the Redmen. Now the wishbone. Sass, the fullback, Henrik and Maxwell are the running backs. And again to Sass up the middle. Gets a couple yards.
There's a nice little clear-out block over there by...
Yeah, that's Maxwell out there finishing that block.
Yeah.
So 3rd down and 5 now. And this is what Smith Center does to you. Just lulls you to sleep. Yep. So big 3rd down play for the Blue Jays.
Got to look for that second handoff or just a keeper.
And here it is, the fullback, the second man through, and he's tackled. Maxwell's going to be short of the 1st down. Good tackle out there. Because that was Reuter, Jonah Reuter coming up, it looked like.
Well, they're getting penetration. Yep. You can see it. I mean, they're getting penetration here.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was 53, Wiley Brand with the tackle for the Blue Jays. Stops Smith Center on 3rd down, so 4th and 4 in punt formation will be Griffin Kugler for the Redmen. Back deep, Jonah Reuter for the Blue Jays. So 2 offensive possessions each, and No first downs. High punt. Ruder takes it at the 25, up to the 30, cuts it up the middle to the 40, still on his feet, 45, across the 50, down right at the 50-yard line. Big return there for Jonah Ruder.
Yeah, very, very nice run. Finished it too. So
that was a strong run. Broke a couple tackles.
Didn't go out of bounds and just kept it moving forward.
So Blue Jays now on their second possession, still in good field position, right at midfield.
Man, it's nice out here.
Yeah, I think it's just nice to be back out, doing something.
And yeah.
So I formation for the Blue Jays. Receiver split each way. 4 Ruder under center. And option play, Ruder's just going to keep it and gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
He got popped right there. Was able to turned it and kept going.
That was Sass again with the tackle.
I mean, you'll see it right here. He gets going right here.
Right there. So 2nd down and 10, no gain on the play. Boy, Smith Center is getting a lot of pressure up front, a lot of penetration up front.
Well, we talked about that, with what Norton graduated and what they got coming back, and it's going to take a little while.
So it looks like Smith Center running a little. They got their 4-3. So
yep, they got 4-3
defensive
going
ends are
on.
Up. Good block out there by the fullback, and this is 25. Dean Clark on the carry.
Yeah,
3 yards.
5'7", 140-pound sophomore.
So somebody. Good block by Sproul, but Peakney again coming up from his cornerback position making a tackle. So 3rd and 7 for the Blue Jays at the 47-yard line. Clark in the backfield along, looks like with Sproul. Tight end is Drake Harding. Out of the shotgun is Ruder. And he's going to keep it off the runs to the
He's got a guy.
left. He's got a man in the middle. That's Sproul across the 35 down to the 33-yard line. Good throw there by Ruder on the run.
Well, running left and left-handed. So, but he actually had 2 guys. 87 was open as well.
Yeah, had the tight end and the fullback out there, but again, under pressure, but Ruder able to make the play. 1st down for the Blue Jays at the 33-yard line. 6:30 left here in this first quarter. Still no score. 2nd possession for the Blue Jays.
Norton out there has got number 55, true freshman out there.
And here comes the counter for Clark. He's got a big hole up across the 30 down to the 25-yard line. And there was some running room.
Got Roman Hauser out there for Norton, freshman.
And it looks like they bring the tackle and they brought the tight end. Kind of a different trap set there for the Blue Jays, but big gain on 1st down, 2nd down and 2. So now back to the shotgun. 3 receivers for Ruder. Clark, the lone setback. Now Sproul in motion, and we got some early movement. Boy, that's going to hurt.
That is. And I think 55, it might have been Hauser that moved on the inside there.
So they got...
Not sure, but sure did look like on the inside there.
So now 2nd down and 7 for the Blue Jays. We bring the ball back to the 30-yard line. 5:35 left, first quarter, still no score.
Be interesting to see what the call is here.
So back to the shotgun, it looks like for Ruder and the Blue Jays. Jones now the setback. Clark in motion. Low snap, and Ruder's going to keep it off the left-hand side. He's got some room to 25, down close to the 20-yard line. And he may be close to a 1st down. He may have that 1st down.
Design run?
It looked like it. It looked like maybe
kind of
give him an option to hand off or run.
But he didn't handle the snap very well.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of fumbled around his hands. It didn't hit the ground, but
yeah, it threw off some of the timing on that, but it looked like it was more of a zone read with the running back coming across his face. So first down for the Blue Jays at the 22-yard line. Well, you got the defense looking straight into the sun right now.
yeah, that's what's tough about this field.
I formation for the Blue Jays, and this will give the fullback. Boy, Reader had to reach to get that ball to Sproul, and maybe got a yard.
He was almost through the hole already.
That was kind of dangerous there. So second down and 10, no gain on the play. 4:20 left in this first quarter. No score. Blue Jays, though, have picked a couple first downs here on this drive. There's another new running back, Garrett Urban, in there for the Blue Jays. And Ruder's going to roll out to the right, going to throw it. Nice catch by Sproul, but nothing going. He's tackled out there by number 34. Looks like Bentley Montgomery with the tackle.
Yeah, Ruder had a lot of trouble right up the gut. So
had some pressure off the backside by Jake Kirkhoff, but that's a little difficult throw rolling to your right if you're a left-handed quarterback.
that's for sure, and you could see it.
Maybe lost a yard there, so 3rd and 11 now from the 23. Shotgun set for the Blue Jays. 3 receivers off to the left. Ruder's going to roll that way. He's got some time. Going to throw in the middle. He's got his man. That's number 1, Colton Field. Makes the catch at the 14-yard line.
Took a shot from Kugler there.
Yep. Just going to come up just a little bit short of the first down. So 4th down and 2. Blue Jays were stopped their first drive on 4th down. Let's see what they have here again for 4th down. Back to the shotgun.
I'd let Ruder just go get it somehow and see where the penetration is and look for a gap.
Jones in the backfield with Ruder. And there he goes. Ruder up the middle. He's got the first down, makes a man miss. Another man miss. Nice jump move by Ruder, and he's in for the score. A 14-yard touchdown run for Ruder, and the Blue Jays are on the board first here in the first quarter.
Nice run. Picked his way through the crowd and did a nice job.
Well, look at those couple moves. Right there's one. Another move right there.
Guy Cleater right there.
Yeah.
The guy left his cleats there. So
good-looking drive for the Blue Jays. They're on the board first here with the score. Now the attempt for the extra point will be Silas Jones, it looks like.
Jones.
Place it down, kick is up, and it's good. So point after is good for the Blue Jays, and they take the early lead 7-0. And Ivan, that was a pretty good drive for the Blue Jays.
Nice. Really, very nice, and Ruder does a nice job of being able to pick his way, and that's only going to get better. So Smith Center is going to have to tighten up a little bit here. So
it seemed like they maybe Smith Center struggled a little bit when Norton spread them out.
Yep.
They didn't get as much penetration as they were just when Norton was in their I formation.
Well, here, think about this here. Their defense has been on the field a lot more than their offense.
Yeah.
Even though probably most guys are just flopping. So.
Right. Well, it looked like Smith Center does have some depth. They have some guys just playing defense, not playing offense. I'm sure they get in their rotation a little bit, but you look at the roster, Smith Center's got over 40 kids.
Yep,
so
they do.
A lot more depth on that side of the field.
Kickoff, I only seen 2 walk off and 2 come on. So
yep.
It's
Jones, they'll tee it off here from the 40-yard line. I'm still waiting to see this reverse. There's always a reverse.
Well, that kick, he had to come up and come get it. So, plus, you put this thing in the air. Yeah. It's in the sun.
It is in the sun. You're right.
Tough, so,
yeah.
And Norton knows what they're doing over the years. They've always
That's why they
start the game looking that way.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and that sun's right now right in the eyes of the return man. We got 2 back for the Smith Center Redmen will be Griffin Kugler and Nate Hendrick. And Hendrick again, this ball is just going to stay there at the 20. Goes up the middle and is taken down right there. Number 58 for the Blue Jays. That's Colin Brooks with the tackle.
Nice coverage, but heck of a kick.
Yeah.
He hit the ground and just died. So,
well, yeah, you don't want to wait too long to get on that ball.
right.
It's a live ball at that point. So 7-0, our score, 2:25 left, first quarter. Smith Center now, their second possession on offense. First possession went 3 and out with the punt.
Well, I don't think we're going to see anything different here.
Yeah.
I mean, they want to get some success running the ball.
Yeah,
there.
and they've got a different quarterback in. Is that?
I didn't see. There was some movement before the snap.
And that's Maxwell with the carry up to the 24-yard line.
They got
That
one
is
at
Jager in
quarterback.
there. I'm sorry.
That's one.
I just had a
One-
different number for him. Nathan Yeager, I'm sorry, for the Redmen at quarterback. Maxwell, the senior, with the carry, 4 yards on first down. Second down and 6. Receiver split out wide is Kugler. He's dangerous. 12 touchdowns last year. Here comes a little trap play, and Blue Jays do a good job of swarming there. Number 11,
They're just
Sean Anderson coming
They're
in.
doing a great job of gap control. You know what I'm saying? Staying in their lanes, you know, and do a little. You see what happened there?
That was Hawks. Hawks read that from the start. He kind of blew that little trap up. So now 3rd down and 4. 3rd down and 3 for the Redmen. Yeager take the snap out of the pistol formation. Still the wishbone set for the Redmen. And a give to second. Oh, he's going to keep it, and he nowhere to go. Boy, a couple of those guys had some room to run, it looked like, but
a lot of blue shirts back there, a lot of traffic.
good tackle out there. That is number 25. That's Dean Clark with the tackle. So
They're just not moving anybody right now up front. Hey, this is dangerous too.
Yep.
If he fields it cleanly.
Norton bringing on a whole different crew, trying to get out.
They put 2 back here now.
Looks like Schrum and Reuter back there. And here's the punt.
Nice punt.
Big high punt, and they're going to let that roll. Yeah, it didn't look like there was too much urgency to get away from that ball. I heard the coaches up there saying, get away from that.
Well, us being old school guys, I know what we're yelling.
Yeah,
I can't say it on air right now, but there's a certain word that people and coaches yell out that makes you want to move.
Right. So Norton will take over again. Not too bad at field position for the Blue Jays.
You know what? I don't change anything right now if I'm Norton. I'd still let Reuter kind of pick and choose his way, and But the thing about it is, he rolls left. He's having 2 and 3 receivers on this side to throw to.
So they go back to the I formation. Receivers are Sumner and Schrum, it looks like, for the Blue Jays. Just man coverage on those receivers.
There he comes.
And there he is.
Got a man.
Oh, that's the fullback Sprout to the 40-yard line, 45-50, and he rolls over somebody on the sideline, gets up too close to the 45-yard line, 46. So big play there.
Yeah, 23 came in and made the big hit for Smith Center, and that was Andrew Wilkinson. But he had to come from a long way to get there. Big play, but I saw them doing that in warm-up,
Well, it's been there all night. So 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays at the 46-yard line. Back to the I formation.
He might roll right here, try to throw right.
Yeah. Just single coverage. This is a give to Silas Jones. He's got some room up the middle to the 40-yard line. Good tough run there by Jones.
Yeah.
2nd down and 5.
Nice cut back there. He cuts back towards on the left side of the line.
There, it looks like Smith Center's leaving those receivers kind of on an island. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Wow. So first quarter is in the books already. Our score here from Norton, the Blue Jays 7, Smith Center 0. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech, Local 1.
Trust Rogers and Associates Insurance to keep your peace of mind through all the seasons in life. Whether you're cozy at home, memory making with your family, on an outdoor adventure with the top down, floating on a boat, or in the middle of harvest, we can customize an insurance plan that's perfect for you. For all the seasons, we've got you covered. Call us or visit us online to learn more today.
Well, welcome back to Game Time here on Nex-Tech Local 1. First quarter in the books, and like you were just saying here, Ivan, it's good. You got the band playing, you got little cheerleaders.
Hey,
it's high school football, baby.
It's Friday night, and I'll tell you what, it feels good to be here. I mean,
does.
it's nice. There's barely a breeze. The flag ain't moving, and we got a heck of a crowd here tonight. I think everyone's just excited to be outside.
Yeah.
And right now, Norton's on the move again. So
second down and 5 for the Blue Jays at the 40-yard line.
I think for Smith Center right now, they got to come up with an answer for Reuter right now, and because he's making some plays, either throwing or running. So
back to the I formation are the Blue Jays.
long count.
Yep, and give to look at that. The middle's got some room to the 20. Down to 15, 10, and inside the 10-yard line. Big run there by the fullback, Gavin Sproul.
That quick hitter right there, and there was a truckload gap right through the gut.
Yeah, the Kugler there with a touchdown save and tackle for the Redmen. But Norton finding some room right up the middle of that Smith Center defense. First and goal for the Blue Jays at the 7-yard line.
You know, do you go back to it and just do it again and gash it?
I think so. I formation again for the Blue Jays, and a give to the fullback, and this time Smith Center read that. They were there.
Yep. Melvin thought, you know what, let's do it again. So, but you know, back to I'd go back to Reuter here. Spread him out, let him pick and choose. You know.
Yeah, they've had a lot of success getting him on the outside, rolling him out.
He's big, he's fast, and right now just let him pick a lane and see if they can tackle him.
Colton Harsnape with the tackle there for the Redmen. Loss of a couple yards, so second down and goal from the 10, just inside the 10-yard line. There's the shotguns, a little pistol set for the Blue Jays. 3 receivers to the right. And a little zone read, but Reuter is tackled. He's going to lose 5 yards on that.
They knew what was coming.
Yep, they did. That was Sass in there, and also Maxwell.
You know, I think I'm sure there's some other plays to disguise that a little bit better.
Yeah. So now, third and goal from the 15, and you don't need all 15 yards, but you need half of it at least here. Blue Jays back to this shotgun set, 3 receivers to the right of Reuter. Tight ends to the left. Looking to throw a quick pass out there by Sproul to the 15, and he gets to the 10. So gets those 5 yards back that were lost on the previous play, but it'll bring up fourth and goal now from the 10-yard line.
Yeah, it was a nice play on there. So
so now fourth and goal.
From just outside the 10-yard line.
Be interesting what he draws up here. Be interesting.
Yeah, I think they've had a lot of success rolling left. They've got the field that way.
But here's the thing: he's left-handed. I would go that way. Nobody keep it.
3 receivers off to the left. Reuter there is going to roll out to the left.
Like
He's got some room.
They're playing a zone.
Yep. Hits a Silas Jones at the 5, but he's tripped up, and he's not going to get to the end zone. Going to fall down at the 3-yard line. Yeah, good eye there, Ivan. They played zone and let him catch the ball and made the tackle.
They kept their guys back and put a guy out there in the slot just to kind of play back and take that lane away from Reuter. So
Kickoff there with the tackle. So we've seen a little adjustment now from the Redmen with a big stop here down at the goal line. So
well, here you got to be careful now.
1st and 10 from the 4.
Everybody's in the box.
Yep. They're man up on the outside. And this is a give to Sass up the middle. He's across the 10 to the 11-yard line.
Great hard run. How many times have you seen that, though?
Yeah. And he's the prototypical Smith Center fullback, 6'1", 215.
Yep. A load to tackle.
Yep.
A load. You can't tackle those guys high either. You can't come in.
So 2nd down and 3 for the Redmen. Out of their wishbone set. And fumbled on the snap, and Yeager's just going to have to keep this and get as much as he can. He's tackled by Anderson right at the 11-yard line. So it'll bring up 3rd down and 3. That fumbled on the snap there just blew the timing up. And now the Redmen again, a key 3rd down play. They have yet to convert on 3rd down tonight. So
my boys are making fun of me on the phone.
No.
Oh,
your friends making fun of you?
Said they saw me doing something over by the bathroom, but I'm not.
So 3rd down now, another low snap, and Maxwell's going to get a couple yards. Well, that's Hendrick, but he's going to be short again. So 4th down and 2.
Wow.
And the Redmen just cannot convert on 3rd down.
Well, here's the thing: the timing was all thrown off with the ball hitting the ground. So, it was bad from the start.
So 4th and 2 from the 12. So we'll see what.
Do you sell out and come get it?
I know you would get good field position. I would just return it. I wouldn't risk because the penalty, even running in, is going to be 5 yards. So Reuter going to he let that bounce at the 45. He keeps letting it bounce, and he's going to bounce to the 49-yard line, and it looked like he had some room to catch that. But ball is blown dead at the 49-yard line. Blue Jays will take over. 7:13 remaining in this 2nd quarter. 7-0 our score. Norton with the lead. On a Jonah Reuter 14-yard touchdown run. And they got all the way down to the 4-yard line last drive. So,
yeah, they're moving the ball here. Smith Center, they stiffened up a little bit down there and was able to hold them.
Now shotgun for Reuter, 3 receivers to his right. Boy, there's only
look at this.
2 people.
Look at how they're.
There's only 2 defenders out there. He's got some time.
It's all zone.
And he's going to throw it, and incomplete, but that was Anderson, the quarterback, new quarterback out there. He had some time to throw the ball. So, changing quarterbacks for the Blue Jays. I don't know if that's just for one play or.
That's interesting.
Anderson's a big kid.
Yeah. He is 6'4", 210, and we know how sometimes, coaches embellish a little bit on weight and size, but
Anderson's out. Reuter back in at the quarterback spot.
5 seconds left on the snap.
They get it off, I formation, and the Redmen meet him there in the backfield. Boy, that was Kickoff and Sass. Just nowhere to go.
What happens is
Yeah, they were. So 3rd down and 15. So big 3rd down for the Ravens. They can get a stop here. They can probably get good field position.
Well, to me, it just kind of takes momentum away with even just one play. And
I formation for the Blue Jays. Going to pitch it off to the right-hand side. This is Clark. He cuts it up to the 50. He's got some room. 45, 40, 30. Knocked out of bounds right at the 28-yard line. Good run there by, is it a sophomore? Dean Clark. Good cutback there. Had some room. Kept his feet, and the Blue Jays have a first down. That's a big 3rd down conversion. It's 3rd and 15, so now the Blue Jays back to the I formation. Clark and Sproul in the backfield. And a give to Clark off the left-hand side.
Nice
good tackle. Open field tackle there by, that's Kugler, the safety. That saved probably 10 more yards.
Oh, easily.
There's a little ISO off the left-hand side. Good seal block by the fullback, Sproul. So 2nd down and 9. A little under 6 minutes left here in the first half. 7-0 our score. Norton with the lead. They have the ball at the 27-yard line. Now Clark in motion.
A little anxious.
That was Sproul with the early movement.
Usually you bring that man in motion to help bring off the defense.
Right.
So,
so now Sproul out, Garrett Urban in. 2nd down and 13.
Yeah, Coach Melvin didn't like that looking out on the sideline there. So that man in motion has kind of helped those defensive guys take a look at those feet running across.
Back to the shotgun is Reuter. Urban the setback. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Now in motion is Clark. And this is Reuter with the ball at the middle gets up to the 25, 24-yard line. Just a little zone read there, Ivan.
Nice read, nice run. Made 3rd down a lot easier to get. So.
And that's what they were looking for. They were looking for that motion.
Yep.
So the eyes of the defense go one way and they run the other.
That's basically all that's for, unless you're looking for, you're going to roll out and pass it to that guy out in the flat. But, that's to change the eye level of those guys looking at that guy running across. So
3rd and 5 now from the 24-yard line. Blue Jays now in the I formation. And it looks like a little trap counter play, rolling out to the right.
He's got a guy.
Oh, nice job there by, as Bentley Montgomery came up.
He was on an island all the way down there.
Montgomery swipes this ball at the last second.
You look, Clayton Summer, is that number 6?
Yep.
He is down in the end zone all by himself.
So something that the coaches up here probably look at.
It's hard to see it everywhere. So
4th down and 5 for the Blue Jays. Another big defensive play stand for the Smith Center Redmen. They stopped the Blue Jays inside the 10-yard line.
Might try a long snap count here.
Try to get free 5.
Oh.
Yep. So this is Schrum across the middle. He's got a first down. There's a flag down, though. Schrum to the 4.
That's in the area of holding.
Yep.
That's
going to be
holding.
Kind of a wide receiver screen, jailbreak screen. They had a guy downfield. Number 51, Devin Mullins was
left the line.
Yeah, way beyond.
I don't know.
Huh?
Waving it off.
If the ball is thrown behind the line of scrimmage, is it? I don't know.
I'd have to dig into that one.
So they wave that off. That's a big wave off for the Blue Jays. They get that first down. Now they're inside the 5-yard line. But yeah, you can see him. Mullins is clear at the 20-yard line.
I'm telling you, that's a close call right there. That's a close one.
So 1st and goal now for the Blue Jays.
Well, you know what? Old number 10 right there.
Yep. They had it down here last possession, but the Redmond stopped him.
See if he can plow through there.
So I formation for Reuter and the Blue Jays.
Ooh.
And he's going to quarterback sneak this, and he gets a couple. He's met again there by Jake Sass. Called his name quite often in this first half.
It looked like he was in.
Going to mark this down at the 3-yard line.
Yep. Around that general area. How's that?
That's good. Now 3-receiver man in motion for the Blue Jays.
Was the play before.
Yep. And they get the Reuter off the right side, and he's in for the score. Jonah Reuter, his second rushing touchdown of the evening. And the Blue Jays now extend their lead 14-0.
Is jacked up down there. He's slapping high fives. The guy's on the sideline.
Well, in that interview, he did say they got a lot of young kids.
Yep,
a lot of sophomores out there playing for the Blue Jays. They had to replace a lot, but
he really did.
So Jones here to attempt the extra point. It's up, and it's good. So Norton now with a 14-0 lead.
And they got young kids out there, and I see Roman Hauser out there on the line.
Freshman.
And he's a freshman, but he's a big kid. So right now, Smith Center's kind of reeling right now.
Yeah, they're kind of on their heels. Their offense really hasn't looked that well.
They're the kind of team, right now we haven't seen them even throw the ball. So I'm trying to remember if they've gotten a first down.
They haven't. They're 0 for 3 on third down conversions, but it's early on.
Oh yeah. But if I was Melvin, I'd be pretty damn excited.
Yeah. Well, and you think about it, Norton's going to get the opening kickoff second half too. So
Yep.
3:38 left here, first half.
Smith Center's got to try to open up a can here.
Well, they need a score to get back in this game.
I've seen this for years. Running a kickoff when they need it.
Yeah, exactly. Right when momentum is going.
Just when it's swung the other way. Yeah. I swear I've seen it 28 times if I've seen it once.
Yep. So back deep for Smith Center will be Kugler and Henrik. To tee it off for the Blue Jays is Jones.
Depending on this kick, you might see that reverse here.
Well, last time they kind of hit the no-man land over there about the 20-yard line.
Yeah, well, the ball just died in that grass out there, It didn't even bounce like a football in the grass. Maybe Norton left the grass tall for a reason. I don't know.
And this is going to be taken by Henry. Here comes the reverse, and Kugler's got it at the 20. He's got a seam. Good block by Sass up to the 40-yard line. Good job there by Jones coming across, but it was there. It was there.
You saw the lane right in front of us just open up, and man, it was a great pursuit coming back from the other side.
Yeah, look at this block. Look at this block by Sass, the pancake block.
There.
Good job by Jones on the on the pursuit. So
the guy being blocked, what you don't want to see is the sky. So,
no. So 1st and 10 for Smith Center at the 44-yard line. They're 44.
Let's see what happens here. You know what? They haven't attempted one, a pass.
So Yeager at the quarterback looking for that Henry, just nowhere to go. Hawks there in the middle just eats that up. And boy, the timing's off, it looked like, Ivan. It took too long to develop.
It took for, not that Smith Center clean, as you can see in the replay, it's just taking
It's like a little counter, but Hawks destroyed that center.
Yeah. Just drove him back.
Yep. 2nd down and 11. And this is a give to Maxwell. Still on his feet down to the 50-yard line. Good tough run there by Chase Maxwell, the senior.
I tell you what, that center's in for a fight all night tonight. I mean, he wound up on his knees again, but he stayed with the block. He stayed with him.
Norton's moved Hawks to the nose guard position. Hawks a KU commit.
Well, 67, man. It's gonna be a long night for him. He did a nice job there.
So another third down attempt here for the Redmen. They have not converted tonight. 3rd down and 4. And this is a give to Hendricks, and he's going to have the first down. 4 yards, maybe 5 yards on the carry.
Well, that's Smith Center football.
Yep.
Right there.
Sorry, that was number 4. That's Kirchhoff with the carry. So good run there by Kirchhoff for the first down. First down of the evening with 2 minutes left in this first half.
Yeah, Christian Hawks comes off the sideline here a little bit. He's kind of bent over on the sideline. So trying to get a breather down there.
So wishbone set for Smith Center. Low snap, second man through, and this is Maxwell. Good run. He's a tough runner.
Just taking too long to develop, but here's the thing, that snap again was around his ankles, and he had to reach down and go get it.
So 2 yards on first down, yep.
Just getting a great penetration, those blue jerseys.
So 2nd down, now we got defensive end is limping off. And a give to Maxwell again, a couple yards, good tackle there. That's Sproul, the defensive end, yep. 1:27 left in this first half. Smith Center takes a timeout. This is going to be a 3rd down and 8 here, Ivan. They've only converted 1 3rd down this first half. Just a little different than what we used to see from Smith Center.
I would take a peek here and see if Hawks comes running back out. And they took the defensive end off there, too, because Hauser went running out there.
Yeah, Drake Harding came off. He has his helmet off. I don't know if he's going back in or not.
Big call here.
It is a big call.
It'll be 2 plays.
You think so?
I think it'll be 2 plays.
Well, if you're Norton, do you call time? If you stop him, do you call timeout?
Well, here's the thing, though. I just think for Smith Center right now, it's 2 plays.
Yeah.
I really do, because right now you're back on your heels. You're not going to get the kickoff after the second half is starts. So right now, I'm calling 2 plays, and let Norton call a timeout if they need to. So
Smith Center needs something.
Hawks is still on the sideline over here.
Yeah, Hawks and Harding both.
Yeah. So you got freshman Hauser out here on the right end.
Yep. So 3rd down and 8 for the Redmen out of their wishbone set. Man-to-man coverage on Kugler up top. They haven't bad snap again. It's on the ground, and they're going to lose yards back to the original line of scrimmage, and it's going to be 4th down.
Yeah, a lot of those snaps, really honestly, are just hitting him in the ankles or between the knee and the ankle.
So 4th down and 11. Norton's going to let this just run.
Well, here's a big play.
I think
this is big. Do you take a shot here?
Yeah, now Kugler's up top still. Man-to-man coverage for Kugler up top. Looks like they're bringing pressure. And it's Yeager off the end. He's got some room and cuts it up, and he's going to have a first down.
Wow.
Good run there by the quarterback Yeager down to the 30-yard line.
Wow.
And that was a huge play for Smith Center.
Huge. If that they needed that shot in the arm right there.
And here comes Hawks, here comes Harding. Both back on the field.
And no timeout called. No timeout called.
Yep.
Clock is running.
Yep, down to 30 seconds. Now they're coming in. Norton's trying to run guys in and out. They got him in there. Nobody there for Yeager. He's going to throw it. Man-to-man coverage. Ball's up in the air. And it's caught.
Touchdown.
It's a caught by Kugler.
Wow.
And he's dangerous out there. Boy, that ball flew up in the air.
Well, you know, Scrum did a nice job on coverage.
Yeah.
Very honestly, it just went over his outstretched hands.
Yeah, that was a good throw by Yeager.
Just outstretched hands.
Oh, nice catch there, right in the corner. Wow.
And that had to happen for Smith Center, really.
Yeah, that was that's the momentum that they needed. Boy, they were down and out, 4th and 15. Yeager makes a good play, picks up the first down. Next play, it's he throws for a touchdown. So
well, we watched them doing this early. Remember, we were watching these guys.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting what they do here.
And timeout, Smith Center, they're going to think about. I don't know what they're going to.
I see a different kicker than what they were warming up with.
He's there.
It looked like he had the tee in his hand.
Yeah, we watched him earlier.
It wasn't pretty.
No. It wasn't.
It wasn't, and I'm not trying to throw rocks. It just was not pretty. So
they struggled, but. So 18 seconds left. What a change in momentum for the Redmen. That's.
But it's just what they needed. They needed that shot in the arm. They didn't do anything before that.
No, they weren't even in the ball game, and now they're within one score going into halftime. So
I just want to see how this works. I want to see it.
That was a fantastic catch.
Great pass.
Oh, yeah.
And
you
we were
tell,
watching him warm up too before
Yeah.
the game, and he was having a hard time kind of hitting receivers by themselves. But that was a great shot down in
So
the
now
corner.
set to tee this off.
It is the same guy. Yep, you were right.
Freddie Lambert for Smith Center. Now
I would.
oh no.
Oh.
Kicker being sent off.
Some kind of
Equipment. Yep. I don't think you can replace. You got to. Now they only got 10 guys out there, but the clock isn't running. I don't think they know what's going on.
There goes somebody else.
Yeah. Are they going to kick this now? The clock's down. The clock's now running.
No,
They're going to
it's
try to
not.
kick this. Is this Kirkhoff? Nope, timeout. So
Can you bring him back after a timeout?
I don't know.
It had to be some kind of equipment thing.
Yeah, he didn't have like a mouthpiece or something.
It was a dangling, and he wasn't.
I don't know.
That's kind of.
That's the. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't want to say wishy-washy here, but
Well, first game of the season,
hey,
getting those kinks worked out. And practice
now,
time was all messed up, I'm
he's
sure.
coming back out to talk to the ref.
Yeah, to see what the matter was, maybe.
Was my shirt not tucked in? No,
Nope.
he's going. No,
Pick
they're
the
going to
tee
run
up.
it. They're going to run it.
They're going to go for 2. Well, I might come to the same conclusion if we had that trouble,
Oh yeah, with what we saw. Yeah, me too.
So, big 2-point conversion coming up.
This is big, but you know what? I'd let my quarterback go around that right
yeah.
in. I really would.
I think Blue Jays are keying the fullback, and then the second man through. Boy, the Jaeger was able to find some room off the side.
I'd pick a couple times, and I'd go around that right end and just have him just crashing down.
So here we go, 2-point conversion attempt for the Redmen. Jaeger has a quarterback, and
there it is. Oh, he's throwing.
going to go off to the right side. The pass is just low. He had it out there. Cougar out there. Schrum on the coverage, but the ball low. It'll be 14-6 our score.
Well, being a kind of a baseball guy, that was one in the dirt.
They had him. Had
Yeah,
Cougar
he
wide
did.
open. It's kind of an inside-out pattern there by Cougar.
But he was there.
He was there. Throw was low. So 18 seconds here remaining first half.
The throw was low.
Throw was low.
Nice. Is it just me? Does it sound like we're talking in speakers or something here? I
don't know.
Some feedback.
I tell you what, I can hear everything down here in the crowd.
It sounds like we're almost talking on the speakers connected to the stadium. But
I don't think they put us on the loudspeakers.
I think they put me on there. I
Well,
really do.
you do have one of those voices, Ivan.
Yes. Yeah. Well, kind of Howard Cosell, Joe Buck kind of thing.
Sure. Yep. That's exactly what I was thinking.
You know how Joe Buck is always talking about Troy Aikman, build him up,
Right.
call him Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
I'm always working on you as well, trying to keep you.
Just not the same level,
Well, you're a hometown Norton guy.
Oh, jeez.
You're a legend here.
Here we go.
You're a legend. The
So
statue, I don't see the statue anymore.
They probably tore that down, Ivan.
It was over by the bathroom last year.
That may be in the bathroom now. Kickoff now set to tee this off from the 40. Just going to pooch it.
Little pooch.
To the middle, and Jones takes it at the 30. Ooh, big collision at the 35.
There was one.
So 12 seconds left. Do you just take the knee here and get into halftime? No? Let her rip?
You know what? I let Reuter take a snap in the shotgun and just pick a lane.
I think we were here a couple years ago, right before halftime, in a close game.
I really do.
And something happened bad.
I really do.
If you remember that?
I don't think Melvin's hanging it up here. I think
no.
Melvin's kind of a wheeler and dealer. I would be surprised. Hey, let's give it.
I think that's what happened a couple years ago, right before halftime. It was a safety or something, but
I could be wrong. He's under center. So,
high formation. 12 seconds left here, first half, and this is a give to Jones up to the 39-yard line, and that's going to be good for the first half. So it was all Norton early on. The Smith Center with the late drive puts a score on the scoreboard. Our score here at halftime, 14-6. Norton with the lead. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech, Local 1.
Nex-Tech Cloud Phone goes where you go. In the office? Perfect. At the lake? That works. In the field? Yep. Grilling a steak? Absolutely. Cloud Phone is perfect for the small business, and here's why. They're cost-effective, reliable, scalable, secure, and mobile. If you're up for freedom and saving money, call now. Oh yeah, sign a qualifying Cloud Phone contract and don't pay for 90 days. Call 1-800-588-6649. Ask about our Cloud Phone systems. Some restrictions apply, limited time offer. Professional fire equipment, Studer Contractors, Midwest Mill, CarQuest of Norton, and United Northwest Federal Credit Union are excited to cheer on the Norton Blue Jays this season, both on and off the field. Roy Sales and Service, Brian and Kate Fahnensteel owners, Graham Construction, New Age Industrial Corporation, and Miller Aviation are proud supporters of the Norton Blue Jays. Go get 'em, Blue!
We've all heard what they say about us. Flyover state, middle of nowhere, a bunch of country folk. Go ahead and fly on over. There's nothing going on. Nowhere to be. And yeah, we've got a lot of hard-working, entrepreneurial, best neighbor you could ask for farm families. We're proud of Kansas. And that's why we built our entire network for it. Nex-Tech Wireless. Keeping Kansans connected. Try us for 30 days, risk-free.
It's time to grab the new school supplies, fill the backpacks, and celebrate the memories of a new school year. Let Nex-Tech be your solution of reliability and experience the difference a true local company can provide this school year with half price for 6 months. That's right. Add phone, internet, or TV now and enjoy half price for 6 months. Experience more and live better this school year with Nex-Tech. Visit nex-tech.com/deals today.
At Next Generation, we're working to keep kids local, and you can help. Your gift of any amount provides opportunities for high school and college students to experience local careers with local businesses right here at home.
Opportunities for paid internships that teach students about their local community and prepare them with hands-on job skills now, so they are ready to remain local for the future.
Like me in Plainville.
Like me in Phillipsburg.
Students like me in Waukene.
From the sideline to online, nobody covers high school football like Nex-Tech Game Time. Watch live, play-by-play action all season long on Nex-Tech.com and Nex-Tech Local 1. Tune into the pregame show at 6:45, featuring the coaches' interviews. All this live action is brought to you in part by Rogers & Associates, Mapes & Miller, Aquashield Roofing and Construction, Redeem Designs, and Nex-Tech Wireless. Catch all the Game Time action live Friday nights and replayed on Nex-Tech Local 1 and Nex-Tech.com. Regulations and tax laws are always changing. That's why businesses and professionals turn to the experienced team at Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants. With 8 CPAs to assist you, they offer a wide range of services from tax preparations, bookkeeping, and payroll to auditing and accounting services. They can also help farmers, ranchers, and small businesses with tax planning. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants with offices in Norton, Phillipsburg, Stockton, and Quinter.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. We're here in halftime from Norton. Our score, the Blue Jays 14, Smith Center 6. And right before halftime, Smith Center able to save themselves here that first half.
Yeah, and honestly, we were talking about that, and it didn't even end in Smith Center fashion.
Yeah.
It was a pass, and they needed it. They didn't have much going on before that. So
the Norton High School Band takes the field here at halftime. We're going to bring you some of the highlights here this first half, some of the scores that we've had so far in this ballgame. So here's the first touchdown by Jonah Reuter, makes a couple nice moves there, 14-yard touchdown run.
Found a lane, kept picking his way, and did a great job.
Norton got on the board first with that touchdown run. Reuter added another touchdown run as well to extend their lead 14-0. Here it is, just on a zone read.
Yep.
Finally got the timing right, and Reuter scoots in for the score, his second on the evening. It was 14-0 at that time, and it looked bleak for the Redmen, but fourth down, 12 yards, and Yeager, well, that's a turning point right there so far this first half.
But I think what was key on this drive was Hawks was not in there, and he was just blowing that center up.
Then Yeager, then the next play, throws a nice pass in the corner of the end zone here, right at the edge of the end zone, and Kugler comes down with the catch, and the Redmen were on the board. The two-point conversion failed, so 14-6. But I tell you what, Ivan, the Smith Center needed that, or else it had been all Norton so far at that point.
Yeah, because we talked about this. Who gets the kickoff right after half? Norton does. So it could have been very easily 14-0, or even if they'd have turned it over on downs, it could be 21-0 right now. So big score there, big score.
So let's check out some of the scores we have here on the Nex-Tech Wireless scoreboard. As football day has gotten underway for most of Kansas, at least they're in the area.
Right.
Plainville with a 7-0 lead, looks like up on Phillipsburg there, and Republic County up on Beloit 14-0.
Oakley and TMP 7-6. Yep.
And Ellis shutting out Russell so far.
19-0.
And a lot of those 1A schools are playing mostly district games so far.
Right.
But Manhattan on top of Garden City. Dodge City down 21-0 at halftime. And
that City game looks like it's over.
It's going to be over.
They got to play to half.
Yeah, they're going to get to halftime, but it's going to be over if Maxwell doesn't score any. And then Colby up 3 scores on Hugoton.
Look at Trigo, or our man Haxton down there.
Yeah, the old, the shorts.
Look at this.
Hill City 19-6 on Osborne. I think Hill City is expecting to have a little bit of
a lift.
Yep.
But Osborne, they're playing at Osborne too.
Yeah, Osborne, the defending state champions. Leota up on Hoxie 28-6.
Victorian lacrosse, first 8-man game.
And I seen somewhere where these two have played some, but it's been since the 70s.
70s and 80s.
Yep.
So.
And Scott City up on Ulysses 6-0 at halftime. I thought Hoxie may have had a little something, but looks like Leota's going to be stacked. That's the next game Hill City has. So they had Osborne and then they had Leota back-to-back. So
I'll be curious to see who Hill City has a quarterback.
Yep.
Is it going to be, the wrestler that moved in, the coach?
Amrine.
Amrine, yeah. Yep. He was, his son was a quarterback in the 8th grade there in Hayes Middle School last year, so I'm curious to see.
Yeah, they had a lot of returning guys, too, for Hill City. Coach Davian there has done a nice job, and we're going to see them later on in the year. Next week, we get to see an old rivalry.
Hey, we're
Hayes and Great Bend.
We're going where I want to go. We're going to Great Bend, and I want to get down there. I love the atmosphere down there. There's always some good stuff that happens down there.
It's going to be entertaining. Entertaining.
I've always said you could have a checkers match with those two teams, and people would be upset. So,
yeah. Well, this is an old MCL rivalry here between Norton and Smith Center. Norton here at halftime with the lead, 14-6 over Smith Center. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for the second half kickoff. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
Trust Rogers & Associates Insurance to keep your peace of mind through all the seasons in life. Whether you're cozy at home memory making with your family, on an outdoor adventure with the top down, floating on a boat, or in the middle of harvest, we can customize an insurance plan that's perfect for you. For all the seasons, we've got you covered. Call us or visit us online to learn more today. Nex-Tech Cloud Phone goes where you go. In the office? Perfect. At the lake? That works. In the field? Yep. Grilling a steak? Absolutely. Cloud Phone is perfect for the small business, and here's why. They're cost-effective, reliable, scalable, secure, and mobile. If you're up for freedom and saving money, call now. Oh yeah, sign a qualifying Cloud Phone contract and don't pay for 90 days. Call 1-800-588-6649. Ask about our Cloud Phone systems. Some restrictions apply, limited time offer. Professional fire equipment, Studer Contractors, Midwest Mill, CarQuest of Norton, and United Northwest Federal Credit Union are excited to cheer on the Norton Blue Jays this season, both on and off the field. Roy Sales and Service, Bryan and Kate Steel owners, Graham Construction, New Age Industrial Corporation, and Miller Aviation are proud supporters of the Norton Blue Jays. Go get 'em, Blue!
We've all heard what they say about us. Flyover state, middle of nowhere, a bunch of country folk. Go ahead and fly on over. There's nothing going on. Nowhere to be. And yeah, we've got a lot of hard-working, entrepreneurial, best neighbor you could ask for farm families. We're proud of Kansas, and that's why we built our entire network for it. Nex-Tech Wireless, keeping Kansans connected. Try us for 30 days, risk-free.
It's time to grab the new school supplies, fill the backpacks, and celebrate the memories of a new school year. Let Nex-Tech be your solution of reliability and experience the difference a true local company can provide this school year with half price for 6 months. That's right. Add phone, internet, or TV now and enjoy half price for 6 months. Experience more and live better this school year with Nex-Tech. Visit nex-tech.com/deals today.
At Next Generation, we're working to keep kids local, and you can help. Your gift of any amount provides opportunities for high school and college students to experience local careers with local businesses right here at home.
Opportunities for paid internships that teach students about their local community and prepare them with hands-on job skills now, so they are ready to remain local for the future.
Like me in Plainville.
Like me in Phillipsburg.
Students like me in Waukene.
From the sideline to online, nobody covers high school football like Nex-Tech Game Time. Watch live, play-by-play action all season long on Nex-Tech.com and Nex-Tech Local 1. Tune into the pregame show at 6:45, featuring the coaches' interviews. All this live action is brought to you in part by Rogers & Associates, Mapes & Miller, AquaShield Roofing and Construction, Redeem Designs, and Nex-Tech Wireless. Catch all the Game Time action live Friday nights and replayed on Nex-Tech Local 1 and Nex-Tech.com. Regulations and tax laws are always changing. That's why businesses and professionals turn to the experienced team at Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants. With 8 CPAs to assist you, they offer a wide range of services from tax preparations, bookkeeping, and payroll to auditing and accounting services. They can also help farmers, ranchers, and small businesses with tax planning. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants with offices in Norton, Phillipsburg, Stockton, and Quinter.
Welcome back to Nex-Tech's game time here on Nex-Tech Local 1, where halftime score, Norton 14, Smith Center 6. And Ivan, we talked a little bit about it, but next week we're going to be in Great Bend for Hayes and Great Bend, an old rivalry there in the WAC. Yep. Should be fun there.
Oh, the atmosphere, you know, and everyone, you know, and has their atmosphere places, you know. Going to Smith Center, that's just a great atmosphere. Norton's a great atmosphere, but down there, there's just, I don't want to use the word hatred, but they don't like
a dislike. A dislike.
Well, and it's just not the players. It's,
and we'll see, you know, throughout the year, we're probably going to have different places are going to have different restrictions on who can be here, and those types of things. I know last night Hayes played at Goddard. They can only bring two parents per kid. So we don't know what we're going to have next week at Great Bend. It may be.
Well, you know, and that's the thing, we talked about this earlier, and when us, you know, with what I do, going to different schools and stuff, they're talking to their kids every day, hey, this could be our last practice, so leave it here today. This could be our last game. And that's why we saw senior night tonight. So we just don't know with this COVID thing.
So we got 2:45 here before the second half kickoff. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with the second half kickoff. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
Trust Rogers & Associates Insurance to keep your peace of mind through all the seasons in life. Whether you're cozy at home memory making with your family, on an outdoor adventure with the top down, floating on a boat, or in the middle of harvest, we can customize an insurance plan that's perfect for you. For all the seasons, we've got you covered. Call us or visit us online to learn more today. Nex-Tech Cloud Phone goes where you go. In the office? Perfect. At the lake? That works. In the field? Yep. Grilling a steak? Absolutely. Cloud Phone is perfect for the small business, and here's why. They're cost-effective, reliable, scalable, secure, and mobile. If you're up for freedom and saving money, call now. Oh yeah, sign a qualifying Cloud Phone contract and don't pay for 90 days. Call 1-800-588-6649. Ask about our Cloud Phone systems. Some restrictions apply, limited time offer. Professional Fire Equipment, Studer Contractors, Midwest Mill, CarQuest of Norton, and United Northwest Federal Credit Union are excited to cheer on the Norton Blue Jays this season, both on and off the field. Roy Sales and Service, Bryan and Kate Fahnensteel owners, Graham Construction, New Age Industrial Corporation, and Miller Aviation are proud supporters of the Norton Blue Jays. Go get 'em, Blue!
We've all heard what they say about us. Flyover state, middle of nowhere, a bunch of country folk. Go ahead and fly on over. There's nothing going on. Nowhere to be. And yeah, we've got a lot of hard-working, entrepreneurial, best neighbor you could ask for farm families. We're proud of Kansas, and that's why we built our entire network for it. Nex-Tech Wireless, keeping Kansans connected. Try us for 30 days, risk-free.
Welcome back to Nex-Tech Game Time. We are getting ready to kick this off here in the second half. Norton able to recover the fumble on the opening kickoff, and now they get the ball here in the second half. So basically, Ivan, they've started the ball both halves. So.
Yes, they have. And that's why that score was so big, so big for Smith Center.
Yeah.
Because really, honestly, until that drive, their yards were.
Well, I don't even know they had a first down up until that last drive.
But it's so unlike Smith Center. It was a pass.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, and so now we've got Kickoff teeing this up at the 40, back deep for the Blue Jays. Looks like is that Urban and Clark. And maybe trying to save Reuter a little bit here.
I would say.
And some of those, Norton's depth may come. They don't have that many guys on the sideline.
No,
they
don't.
come into play here, fourth quarter.
I think Smith Center has more over there than
Yeah.
how many blue shirts they got over here.
Oh, yeah. They got twice as many, it looks like. So Smith Center set to kick off this second half, and the kick is going to be taken at the 15-yard line. That is Urban, looks like, and he's trying to get to the clear right side. He does, to a 30, and he's knocked out at the 32-yard line. But he caught that on the left side and came clear across to the right.
Nice run, though.
Yep.
Shed that first tackler. Great job.
So 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays here to start in this second half. Reuter getting instructions by Coach Melvin. Reuters ran for 2 touchdowns, both the scores for the Blue Jays.
Here we go.
Now after that halftime, you got to get it cranked back up.
Smith Center a little slow getting up on the ball here.
I formation for the Blue Jays. Looks like Sproul and Jones in the backfield. And this is a give to Sproul up the middle, and he's still going. Picks up a couple.
Yep. Nice hard run.
Yep. Like Sass is in there. He's been everywhere tonight for the Redmen.
They got to have that guy making plays.
Also looks like Kugler coming from his free safety spot as well. So he spotted that and ran downhill, made the tackle. So 2nd down and 7, 2nd down and 8 for the Blue Jays at the 35-yard line. Now out of the shotgun is Reuter. Twins to the left. And this is just a design draw, and nice job there by one of the interior linemen. Looks like 23 for the Redmen. That is Andrew Wilkinson. Well, he's only 140 pounds.
Well, but you know what, though? Sometimes those little guys are hard to block.
Yeah.
As an old, a little league coach or whatever you want to call it, I've done that too.
5'6", 140 pounds. He makes a heck of a play there on Reuter. Stops for no gain, so now 3rd and 7. This is a big play here to start this second half.
Just that gap shooter.
Yep. You almost lose him. And here's a roll out by Reuter. He's going to go throw across the middle. He's got a man there and just not able to get there. Shrum.
I thought Shrum kind of gave up on that a little bit.
Yeah, that was a weird-looking play. That ball hung in the air for Shrum, but unable to track it down.
If we had a replay on the guy that you were just talking about, 3 guys wound up taking him on.
Yeah, well,
so
you got to watch out for there. So good, a big stop for the Redmen here to start this second half, and Norton will be in punt formation. That's Reuter. Kugler back to receive this. Good snap, and the punt's off. Good punt. Kugler going to take this at the 25. Runs into his own man, but
good cut.
Able to make a man miss. He's got some room. A lot of room on the right-hand side.
Oh, no.
And the flag is coming back, but, boy, they had a lot of room on that right-hand side.
I thought the head was in front.
It's going to be close.
On the replay here. We'll see on the replay.
I was waiting to see if they're going to throw that or not.
Here we go.
It kind of got mixed up here.
There. Then he comes back. Oh, nope, it wasn't.
In the back.
It was behind. Good call.
So that wipes away a great return.
Good
and
call.
I tell you, that Kugler is dangerous. If they could get him the ball somehow, he's able to make some plays. But
shifty feet.
This one will be brought back on the block in the back penalty.
That hurts.
And Smith Center had some momentum going.
Just didn't have that hat in front. Just didn't have the hat in front. So
So we got a ball game here now. We've got Smith Center now with the ball, only down by 8.
So Smith Center will take over 1st and 10 on their own.
1st and 10 now at the 23-yard line.
I guess I didn't notice that earlier. Is the down marker lit?
It's lit.
Look at that.
And now Kugler he's on an island out there. Another bad snap again, and
you know what?
Sass there with that fullback.
I think he's having trouble with Hawks.
Yeah.
I think he's so worried about having 50 in his face.
So 2nd down and 9. And what that does is those backs can't get any momentum going forward.
He is right in his face, and I think he's so worried about that. I mean, look, they're only just a few inches apart.
So 2nd down and another fullback give. Good tough run there by Sass. I tell you, you better bring both hands when you're coming to tackle him.
But the center on that play dove right at Hawks' shins. And you can see him.
Trying to get him cut down.
Yeah, you can see him. It's hurting a little bit.
So 3rd down and 6.
I think that's why he came out earlier.
Yeah.
Right now, he's stretching him out.
And you're going to get that. You being that tall, being that big.
And just right, and it's his mono and mono.
Look for
right
Kugler
there.
out here. And this is a give to the second man through. He's got some room, and is that Hendricks? That is Hendricks with the gain. He's going to pick up a 1st down.
67. I'm telling you, he did a nice job there, the center. He did a nice job.
Yeah, Colton Harsnape.
Yep. I couldn't pronounce that there earlier, so I kind of left it alone. But Harsnape.
And that's quite the battle we got going on there right in the middle of all the action. So 1st and 10 for the Redmen at the 36-yard line.
I'm sure my phone will light up since I'm not pronouncing it.
And low snap again to the fullback, Sass, in just a couple yards.
It's just throwing the timing off. You know, he went to his left side to go get that ball.
Aiden Wicker there with the tackle for the Blue Jays. So 2nd down and 7, 2nd down and 6. Still a pretty good run, though, despite the...
Coach Barta would take that.
Yeah.
And I know Coach Sass, he'll take that 3-4 yards there. Looking to break a long one here.
2nd, 7. 39-yard line. Another low snap, and it's kicked around.
They got it.
And they're fortunate when that ball got kicked that Sass was able to recover that, because that was going straight towards the Blue Jay line of scrimmage.
I just think Harsnape is just so focused on 50 right now. Worried about getting up in there and getting down on him.
So 3rd down and 7. Another 3rd down play. And boy, we just seemed all night Smith Center's been in 3rd down.
Yep. It's just this snap right now.
And that one's a little low, but able to hang on to it. Yeager off the side and gets the corner, go to the 50 to the 40, still on his feet, down to the 38-yard line. Good block out there by Kugler. Schrum tried to come in. He came in, and Kugler able to just get some hands on him.
Typical Smith Center.
Yep.
It's typical. Stick it in, and keep it, and make the corner.
And that was what we kind of seen on 4th down there at the end of the first half. Yeager able to take it around the end for a big play. So 1st and 10 for the Redmen at the 38-yard line. And they got a little bit of momentum back here,
right
Ivan.
Well, just 2 plays ago, we were talking 3rd down again. So
it just seems like they've been in 3rd down the whole game. And there's a counter, and Hendricks up to the 35-yard line, 4 yards on 1st down.
For Smith Center, it's all about the guys up front.
Yep.
Taking care of the guy across from them. So
that was a tackle over there by Jones, it looks like, on that counter play. So 2nd down and 6 for the Redmen at the 35-yard line. And this is a give to Maxwell. Nice job. It was Wicker, Aiden Wicker on the tackle. Hits Maxwell right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe lost a yard.
Well, here we are again, 3rd down. But it's a typical Smith Center Couple here, 3 there.
And Hawks is coming out. I think he's getting cut every play, and it maybe bothered him a little bit.
You see 67 getting off his knees every single time. So,
so 3rd down and 7. And now Kugler in tight, so a little different look for the Redmen.
Nice snap there.
And it's a counter, quarterback counter. He's up across the 30, still on his feet down to the 20-yard line. Nice looking play there from the Redmen.
Very nice. Very nice. You can see that turn. Almost looked like there should be somebody there. So,
yeah, Harding just missed the tackle. Jones with another just missed tackle. And Yeager up to the 20-yard line. So another 1st down. Boy, they're living and dying on that 3rd down. 1st and 10 now. Kugler split way out right. A lot of room they're giving him out there. And to give to the fullback, Sass just puts his head down, gets across the 15 to the 14-yard line. He's a load.
That's a bowling ball coming through there.
But yeah, Hawks is out. Hawks is now coming back in. So
that's a bowling ball right there. He stays low, shoulders are square, and dives right at the end.
Well, you can tell just a different defensive line when Hawks is
and that's what's going on. We'll see what 67 Hairsnake does here.
So 2nd down and 5 for Smith Center. Good snap there. 2nd man through.
Ooh.
There's a flag down.
Is that a holding?
Hawks in there for the tackle.
Did the center reach up and grab him here? Because they stood straight up. Both of them stood up. Right there.
Ooh.
Right there.
Yep.
Touchy, but he had the outside shoulder on that left-hand side. You want to do what's the old drill?
Push-pull drill?
No, stay in.
Oh.
Stay in.
Yeah, you got to keep those hands in.
Hands in.
You can grab all you want as long as it's inside the...
That's right. You reach in for the inside of that shoulder pad.
Yep. So Blue Jays going to take that penalty, move the Redmen back to the 25-yard line, be 2nd down and 15.
I think it caught Hawks off guard too because he was usually diving at his feet.
Yep.
And he stood straight up.
So Smith Center to the line of scrimmage. Yeager the quarterback, Sass the fullback, Hendrick and Maxwell the running backs. Kugler split out right. 2nd down and 15. Looking to throw. Under pressure, he's going to throw it up in the air, and it's going to be caught for a score. There's a flag down. Maybe defensive pass interference. What a catch again by Kugler. And now, are they going to say he's in, or is he going to be at the 1? He just threw this ball up for air, or for grabs.
He just told the receiver, go get it. And he did.
Yeah, it's one-on-one coverage.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it looked like, they signaled that he's in for the score. It's got to be defensive pass interference, don't you think?
I would hope so.
Holding, defense. They're gonna, and it's going to be a score.
There was a lot of hand fighting going on there.
Yeah. Well, that ball hung in the air.
Oh, it was a Hail Mary almost. So it was definitely not a bullet.
Well, they're playing him. They're playing the man up out there, and so.
All right, 2-point conversion here.
14-12 our score.
I look to go right here still. Good snap here. Or Sass.
And looks like to throw it again. And this is Kugler again on the catch for the 2-point conversion. And I tell you what, I don't.
Well, he's as good as advertised.
Wow.
He's as good as advertised.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to get in the vicinity of him. He's going to come down with that ball.
They're just throwing it and letting him go get it. It's right here. There's traffic there. He's just throwing it and say, go get it for me.
It's the same 2-point conversion play they tried to run the first time, but we got a ball game now.
It's a better throw.
It is a better throw.
Just a better throw.
14-14, 4:11 left in this 3rd quarter.
How uncharacteristic.
I know.
For the Redmen.
When's the last time Smith Center quarterback threw for 2 touchdowns?
I asked Coach Sass yesterday, are we going to see a pass? And he kind of looked at me and goes, we'll have to see. So,
boy, that is a weapon for the Redmen out there.
Because really, honestly, I mean, both passes look good, but he's just telling the guy to go get it.
Coach Sass is out here talking to the officials.
Got some questions here.
Yep.
Might be something going on the line there that he's trying to ask.
Yep.
Usually a question like that is a trench question.
Well, and he's probably angling a little bit for a call later on in the game.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
you're
saying?
always. This is kind of like wrestling when you're just
Yep.
kind of talking to the guy,
Right,
you know,
right.
and hey, he's over here, he's holding,
Yeah.
he's
Right.
holding me,
Yeah.
he's holding my guy, you know.
And
watch this,
watch
that.
number so and so. He's
And
holding.
You're hoping a quarter period later, boop, you get one of those. So
14-14 now. Smith Center's come out here, made a stop on defense, got a score back, and the momentum's kind of swung in their direction.
here we go, 14-14.
Kickoff now. Norton may look a little flat here coming the second half. So Kickoff set the kick off back deep, and it looks like it is Reuter and Urban. Urban coming up to make that catch. Trying to come over. There's a hold.
Corner.
Yeah, he's got the corner. There's a flag down, though. Urban with a nice run, but that's going to come back. There's going to be a holding.
That boy's pretty quick.
Yeah.
He made the corner. But that's always a killer.
Yeah.
It's just a killer.
Boy,
Especially
you were
when
going to
it's-
set up.
Especially if it's behind him and he's
Yep.
already made it. You know?
Well, that's a momentum killer for the Blue Jays. They needed something.
How many times do you see that? Just that extra block when the guy's already gone. When
So-
somebody just, well, I got a
Yep.
clean shot, I'm going to take it.
Yep. And if that's what Coach Sass was talking about,
Could be.
maybe.
Could be. I don't think he was ordering a pizza over there, but could be.
Huh? So now back to the 17-yard line. Norton will start this possession.
I do like that down marker over there that's lit up. I've never seen one.
I think they had it last year.
Did they? How am I missing
There's a
this
quick
stuff?
throw to Sproul, and throw was low. Incomplete, so brings up second down.
And you know they're always in the white paint
Yep.
uniforms over there.
Yep.
The chain gang.
So second down and 10 for the Blue Jays.
They're wearing their mask.
Yep. Now the shotgun is Reuter.
I'd
Looks
say
like
Reuter
Jones-
goes left here.
Jones, the lone setback.
Kind of
Two
a
receivers to
rollout.
the left. Now Sproul in motion.
He's going to go left.
And Reuter's got, doesn't really, no room there. Kirchhoff with a nice job staying home, making the tackle.
Shoot, get that misdirection
Yep.
going. Get those eyes looking left. And he goes back to his left. So,
I think they've got to hand that off once. I don't think they've handed it off once.
yeah. Well, I mean, just to change it up.
Yeah.
You know, make him think about something else.
Yep.
You know,
So
do
now,
one of those quick pops, you know, as he's running by.
Smith Center has Norton pinned back to a 12-yard line. Third down and 16. And boy, they tell you what, momentum has changed here in this ball game.
It's like a clean slate now. So
Boy, a lot of room to roam over here.
Smith Center right now is
Looking to
just gonna
throw,
keep
little
everybody
screen.
in front of him.
Shrum's got some blocking up to the 30. He's got a little room up the left-hand side, 45-50, knocked out of bounds at the 48-yard line. There's a flag, though.
I think that was a block after he was gone.
There was no need for that.
Let's see here. Let's
Good
see.
blocking up front.
It had to be. It would happen back here.
Yeah. Boy, no even need. There wasn't even no one's going to make the tackle there.
Well, they're over there trying to figure it out right now. Ooh.
It still would be enough for a first down, it looks like.
Ooh, this is huge. This is huge.
Boy, they ran that wide receiver screen. There's a face mask?
Face mask. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Are they going to?
They got to take it back.
Yep.
Got to go back.
just 5-yard variety.
Incidental.
So, but you lose about 15 yards off that run by Schrum.
Yep. But that was a nice little pick play out there. And
so 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays at the 38-yard line.
Oh,
and
there it is.
with the keep. Boy, just nobody there. Still on his feet. And just a swarm of Redmond. That's number 3 out there with the tackle.
4 goes running off for Smith Center.
Nathan Hendrick.
Yeah.
Boy, they were in the backfield.
Got a cramp.
Nowhere to go for Reuter.
Well, he shed that first guy.
Yep.
But they came up awfully quick. So
2nd down and 12.
Roman Hauser, number 55, goes running out, the freshman.
Yeah, they're moving guys in and out there. Looks like
he's back
at the
on
guards
line.
position.
Where's our man, look, 23 for
I think he's out.
Yeah, he is out.
So give to Sproul up the middle. He's got some room. Also a fumble. Oh, well, maybe that's a shoe. That is a shoe. I thought the same thing. I thought it was a fumble, but
it was a shoe.
It's a shoe. 5 yards on the carry. 3rd down now. Boy, that came flying off like a shoe, though.
I go back to letting Reuter just, if you're going to do misdirection, let him go left.
So 3rd down and 5, 3rd down and 6 for the Blue Jays.
Bring a man in motion and hand it to him.
Out of shotgun.
Ooh.
Yep,
they're going to give it to him. No!
And Reuter, nowhere to go. No, I mean, they're not being surprised at all. They're not. That's Sass on the carry or on the tackle.
Tried to do a little gimmick play there instead of kicking it off and handing it right there.
Yeah, he had a blocker out front.
Right
Sproul had a lot of room out there, but they're keying on Reuter on that the whole time. You've got to change that up. You got to hand that off.
Good night.
So 4th and 7 for the Blue Jays now in punt formation. Is Jordan Reuter back deep for the Redmen Kugler.
Norton's still trying to get lined up here.
Nice snap.
Nice
kind
punt.
of a low punt there. Kugler. He's going to take it. That's a dangerous take, but he makes a move, and he's out of bounds at the 32-yard line. I don't. That's. But if you're going to have anybody do it, you're going to have him do it.
A la Cole Rogers right there.
Yeah.
I watched this kid for 4 years. He would do stuff like that, but he would break it. So
now Smith Center with the ball and a chance to take the lead. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. 30 seconds left remaining in this 3rd quarter. Smith Center has owned the 3rd quarter here. Punching one in and with the 2-point conversion.
Let's see how the center and Hawks max up here.
Good snap there and give to Henrik, and he doesn't have much going. Anderson there with the tackle. And that may be it here for the 3rd quarter. Hawks has been over again. It just doesn't seem right.
He's taking some shots. He's taking some shots in that lower leg area. And,
So here comes Smith Center. Now 4 seconds, 3. I don't know if
they're going to let it go. They're not even paying attention. There you go.
That'll end of our 3rd quarter here. We're all tied up, all squared away at 14. Entering this 4th quarter, we're looking for a good finish here from Norton. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back. You're watching Nex-Tech Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
Trust Rogers and Associates Insurance to keep your peace of mind through all the seasons in life. Whether you're cozy at home, memory making with your family, on an outdoor adventure with the top down, floating on a boat, or in the middle of harvest, we can customize an insurance plan that's perfect for you. For all the seasons, we've got you covered. Call us or visit us online to learn more today.
Welcome back to Nex-Tech Game Time. Here we'll start this fourth quarter from Norton. All squared away at 14. Norton and Smith Center. Smith Center with the ball. 2nd down and 9 from the 32-yard line. They run a little stunt up front. And he's got some room. Kugler's open. He just overthrows him. He took a hit there by Hawks. So there's something different there.
He really did. And the thing about it is Hawks did a circle around, and the center didn't know who to go to. So,
but boy, Kugler was open again. Yeah, I think Yeager just had to throw that.
Yeah, he had blue shirts. In a circle around him.
But I tell you what, to be back, seeing some live action, Ivan, you couldn't ask for a better game here tonight. This has been
and a picture-perfect football night.
Yep,
really.
Absolutely.
Picture-perfect.
So 3rd down and 9, big 3rd down for Smith Center. Boy, they've been converting here in this second half. And again, what a stick there by Hawks. Whoa, that was a huge hit.
Smith Center, he's out on the ground out here. So I think they're doing some stunts.
Well, we've seen that in the first quarter.
Yep.
And we really haven't seen anything since then. But
did some stunts on that
was a lick there put on by Hawks, and Norton's going to get this ball back in pretty decent field position if they get a good return. Reuter back deep. And now Schrum's coming back in. They're going to have two returners. Do they have enough? No. He's got to run back out. High snap, able to get that down. It's a low punt. Oh, I heard that.
That wasn't us yelling that, folks. So there were some coaches yelling that
get away.
So,
So 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays at the 40-yard line. 4th quarter, all tied at 14.
I don't think that was the terminology, but it's what that word means.
Yep. So Norton offensively, this second half is just flat. Yep. Well, and I tell you what, they're kind of getting beat up front.
Yep.
We'll see what they come up with. Looks like they're going back to that I formation with Sproul and Jones.
23's back out there for Smith Center.
Sumner and Schrum, the receivers. And here's Reuter running to the left. He's got a little bit of time. Going to throw across the middle to Schrum.
Picked off.
Oh, it's almost picked off right through the breadbasket. And that's Kugler. Or no, it wasn't Kugler. I was going to say.
Number 3.
Nathan Henrik.
Yep, Henrik.
Right.
That hit him right on the 3.
Yeah. Overthrew Schrum, and Norton's fortunate that was not picked off. So
he was back there playing center field.
2nd down and 10. Boy, Reuter was running for his life too, though.
He threw it up for grabs. There was 3 Smith Center guys there, so.
Now out of the shotgun, Jones the lone setback with Reuter.
Coming left.
He's got a man open. There's Harding. The tight end is a low throw. Harding makes the catch, but he had all sorts of room. If that ball is a little higher, he's got all sorts of room to run over there, Ivan.
Just not a good throw. He looks good here, really good. Spins out of it.
Yeah.
Just short-armed it right there.
Good catch, though, for Harding, but results only 2 yards, so 3rd and 8 for the Blue Jays. Back to the shotgun they'll go. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left of Reuter. Jones the lone setback. Looking to throw another screen.
Oh,
and
nice
tipped
job.
That's Maxwell. Gets a finger on that. They're running that jailbreak wide receiver screen again.
Great job on that play.
Gets his hand. Maxwell gets his hand on it and brings up 4th down for Norton. And they don't have that intensity that they did that first half.
Smith Center's not sure what to do here.
Yep. Reuter back to punt. Kugler to receive. Good high punt. And it's going to bounce and dead.
That grass.
It just died at the 25.
That is amazing.
I think you're right. Maybe they got a little high cut on there, a little high fade.
Keep the grass tall.
Yeah. So first down now. Smith Center with the opportunity to take the lead here in the fourth quarter. 10:06 remaining, 14-14 our score. Neither team right now wanting to seize that opportunity. And now they got a different defensive back on Kugler. Good run there by Sass, right up the middle. Good tough run.
What did he get? 2.5, 3 maybe?
Yeah. They run that stunt again, but the fullback comes right crashing down the middle.
Yep.
So
67. Hurst has to stay home on that play.
Second down and 7.
I think Hawks, he's tired too.
Yeah.
I just think he's tired. First game of the year.
And here's the Maxwell, second man through. Good tackle there by Anderson. Gets to a 30-yard line. Yeah, he's not having the impact on those snaps anymore. So third down and 6, third down and 7. From the 30-yard line, they got to get past this. Third down and 6. They got to get the other side of the 35.
Well, besides the pass, what else has worked for him here?
The quarterback run. I think those are the two options, and they've got Kugler's got the size advantage out here, one-on-one. And nice tackle from behind. Yeager tried to keep it. That's Sproul coming from his defensive end position with the tackle. Big play there.
I just got to ask this question. Is that a cologne that you're wearing, or is that, there's an essence a la skunk coming in here? There's a skunk around here somewhere. You smell it?
I mean, you showered, right?
I knew you were going to put that. You smell it?
Yeah, I do smell it.
Is that you, Dylan? All right. Chris Fair, maybe?
Yeah. Something. It's
coming in.
It's not pleasant. So, two returners back for the Blue Jays, Ruger and Schrum. Oh, that punt or that snap took forever to get there. Great roll.
Oh, nice Sunday hop there.
Schrum picks it up at the 30, up across the 40, still on his feet to the 45. Good return there by Schrum.
Yeah, the Smith Center guys, that 21 that just run right past him.
So first and 10 for the Blue Jays. Boy, they've had good field position this fourth quarter, just have not been able to move the ball. Neither team's been able to move the ball.
Yep. Must be so nice out. The Skunks came in tonight to watch the game. So,
well, it's good to be back. You see the cars all over here down.
Oh yeah, we got a great crowd here tonight.
Smith Center traveled well, looks like. Little counter play for Jones. He's got the ball. Nice tackle up to the 50-yard line. Good 5-yard carry. That was Bentley Montgomery. Looks like a little double-leg takedown.
Yeah, that's basically what it was. Nice clear
right
out there, though.
Yep. Just right there, head to the outside.
And look who was in the middle of it. Hawks, number 50.
So second down and 5 for the Blue Jays.
Workhorse on both sides of the ball.
Now Sproul has switched to the tailback position. Looks like Urban coming in to play fullback. Give the Sproul off the left-hand side. On his feet. Nice job for the Redmen. Just keep coming in waves. Looks like Montgomery there. And Charles Timmons as well.
This will be an interesting call with the ball basically on the 50. Third down. 6.5 minutes.
Is it a two down situation?
Not yet.
Not yet. All right.
Not yet.
So third down and 5 for the Blue Jays.
I would not want to give the Smith Center the ball at the 50 with 6 minutes to go. They would just
well,
run it out.
neither team has really been able to move this ball. Now 3 receiver split.
Quick snap. Reuter looking for a lane.
He's got some room to the 45. He's got the first down. Lowers his head to the 40. Good tough run there by Reuter, but they may have moved. There's a flag down.
And Hawks is down on the ground. He's back up again.
They may have moved. There may have been some movement.
Let's watch the replay here. How come Hawks is on the ground? He's right there.
Did they get set in time? This is a big call
Well,
here.
you remember, they kind of came running up,
Yep.
and then Reuter called, and it looked like he...
This is a big call. They went quick.
Procedure.
Yep. I don't think they were set. Boy, that's a big call. That's a big penalty for the Blue Jays. They had a first down at the 40-yard line. Now bring the ball back to the 44. It brings 3rd down and 10.
Yamahama. That's just
6:20 left in this ball game, all tied up at 14.
That's just a nail in the, you know.
Well, just when you grabbed a little bit of momentum,
Yep.
it's taken away from you.
This is another big play. I mean,
Yep.
It's 10 yards, but it's doable.
So 3rd down here.
Timeout.
And Coach Mellon's going to take a timeout. So
this is where
big play here, Ivan, 3rd and 10.
Does he dig in the playbook here? Does he dig in it?
Yeah, I would run that wide receiver screen again.
I call that a little pick play out there. And they do, and I'm sure they're talking about it in that huddle across the field over there. Don't get caught in that trap of, having that inside receiver take you out.
Yeah. Well, and Smith Center on these 3rd and long plays have been playing zone. They moved away from their man-to-man play zone.
Really, honestly, they put that guy out in a kind of a slot out there, and he's 10 yards off of that kid. So
make sure everything's in front of you and make the tackle.
Yep.
So this is getting down to the wire, Ivan. Both teams really offensively have stalled out this 4th quarter. Nobody's really even been able to pick up a first down.
It became a defensive game.
Yep.
Now no one wants to make a mistake, so it's one of those things.
Somebody's going to have to make a play. So 3rd and 10 for the Blue Jays.
We got everybody here. We got the Skunks here tonight.
Yeah, we got
here we go.
And is Anderson coming in to play quarterback? Maybe one of the biggest plays of the game, and they're bringing in the sophomore quarterback, Sean Anderson.
Are they going to Reuter here?
Reuter is one-on-one.
Are they going
at the
to
top
Reuter?
of the screen here? Anderson at quarterback. Out of the shotgun. Here's the snap.
They're going to Reuter.
Looking to
They're
throw.
going to Reuter.
He's open. Is it made the catch? No, they say it hit the ground. No catch out there.
Wow.
And
wow.
Boy, I don't know if Anderson may have had time to run.
And that's Yeager out there on defense.
Yeah.
So on defense. So
incomplete is the call. So 4th down and 10. And is Coach Mellon thinking about going for this?
He's trying to figure out what happened.
Oh, he thought it was a catch. He thought it was a catch, and then now just figuring out that it was incomplete. So
he's down to 10 seconds. He's
trying to
get
run
some
that
guys
punt
off the
team
field.
down. This means you don't want to make a mistake here. 6 minutes left in this ball game.
5 seconds. 3 seconds.
2. They get it all. Oh, high snap, but Reuter able to bring that down.
Going to catch it on the run? No. Yep. Oh.
There goes the feet. It's live ball. And Cougar gets back on top of it, but
wow.
I wish we had a replay of that.
Me too.
Of that pass. I don't know. It was on the far side of the field.
Do we have a replay of that pass,
And
guys?
here
Here we
maybe
go.
it is. And Anderson looked like he had a lot of room out there to run, too, if he wanted to. Oh, I don't know. I can't tell there was somebody in front of it.
That's hard to see. That's hard to see.
I can't tell if it skipped or not. It looked like his hands were underneath it, but I don't know if it skipped or not.
Well, you just don't know if he trapped it.
Yep.
So
1st and 10 for the Redmen.
You didn't see Reuter jump up and say,
Yeah.
You just didn't see that.
So 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line for the Redmen. 6:08 left in this ball game. And a give to the second man through. Not much going.
Because on plays like that, sometimes, Curtis, you got to jump up and you got to sell it.
Right.
You know?
Right. You got to come up and motion first down.
I got it, and
Yeah. So 2nd down and 9. That's a 1-yard gain there by Maxwell. Under 6 minutes here to play. 4th quarter, 14-14 our score. A battle of state runner-ups from a year ago. Looks like they're throwing out to Yeager just a little bit ahead of him. Boy, they're giving him room too, Ivan.
I know it. But we go back to that old adage: if you're going to do it, you got to do it well.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things. They've had some great passes in the end zone,
but both of those were just go up and get it type of.
And he had a little time to get rid of it there. Yeah. It's a quick snap, and I got to throw it. So.
And they've got Norton is putting Colton Field on him.
This is a big play. This
Field
is really
just
big.
5'8".
Right now, I would just keep everybody in front of me.
So 3rd and 9 for the Redmen. They've been able to convert a couple here in the second half.
Keep everybody in front of me.
Low snap. Here comes a blitz by Ruder, and great play there by Field. Nice job of getting in between the ball and Cougar and knocking it down.
He almost had that, though.
He almost had it.
That. He went over the top of that kid.
Well, Field is only 5'8". He did.
There,
nice job of fighting there right at the end to knock that off. So.
Well, they had a high, this is going to be, 2 here. What do you do?
So 4th and 9.
5 minutes to go. You put some pressure on here.
It looks like
some pressure. Put Ruder up there.
Yep.
And
you just don't want to hit.
We'll put Ruder up there to block somebody.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Here he comes over his head. This is in the end zone, and he doesn't get it out. Is it good? He could not recover it. It's going to be a safety. If he was able to pick that up, that's a score. Still a huge play by the Blue Jays, and boy, they were an inch away from scoring that touchdown.
And guess who gets the ball?
Yeah, Norton.
Wow.
If we got a replay on that, that ball died.
It looked, I don't know if it even went out of bounds. It was right at the marker.
It was, but it was dead.
Right.
Kugler had fell back, and it was right there, and he was unable to pick it up. So.
Wow.
But the pressure coming, yeah.
I almost said that, the pressure, and then also, too, when they punted before, they had a very high snap,
So Norton with the lead here, 16-14. And I don't know if they're taking a timeout or what's going on.
Got a player down. Looks like a cramp.
Wow, we've had a little bit of everything here tonight, Ivan, and if Norton with the lead now with the safety on the snap over the top of the head. And Smith Center struggled with the snaps tonight.
That's still a center thing, and Hawks is over your face, and it's one of those things. Pressure.
Couple big plays there. One by Colton Field.
And this is a play here. I mean, this is something right here.
Well, if you're Smith Center,
honestly,
5:18 left in this game.
Honestly, right now, I don't know if I put it in the air, they might get a heck of a run back.
Yeah.
Do you just kick it as hard as you can and squiv it?
Yeah.
Look for a pinball or something off of somebody.
So they're leaving the whole middle of that field wide open. Now they kind of bring it in. Henrik Kirchhoff the kick. And they take it at the 42-yard line. And this is Ruder just kind of picking his way to the 45. So 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays at the 45-yard line. They are now with the lead, 16-14. 5 minutes left.
What do you want to do right now? Or for Norton, what do you want to do?
Yeah, keep that ball, keep that time going.
Keep that clock running. Keep that clock running.
Smith Center still with all 3 of their timeouts remaining.
Keep on the passes, and complete them or run the ball and stay in bounds.
Yeah, staying in bounds is key. You'd rather have that time click off than the extra yardage.
And make Smith Center take their timeouts.
Yep. So 1st and 10, 45-yard line for the Blue Jays out of the I formation. And there's a give to Sproul up the middle to the ball out. Ball, whoa, Miller strip. And Smith Center comes down with the ball at the 38-yard line.
Did you see that?
Wow, it came up clear up in the air.
All of a sudden, I don't know who caught that, looked up, and there it was.
Like a fair catch. There we go. The replay. It's a good run there by Sproul.
Somebody put a hat on it, right?
Oh, that's Maxwell with the strip. And Hendricks with the recovery. It's almost like a fair catch. Big play for Smith Center. Now they got the ball back, 1st and 10, 38-yard line. Hey, we've seen a little bit of everything.
We've just talk about having the clock run.
Yep. Hands on the ball.
You do it safe.
So 1st and 10, Smith Center, Yeager in the pistol. Get it to the second man through. Hendricks with a good run up to the 43-yard line.
Well, here's the thing, though. They've got to get 6 here because we were watching the kicker before the game.
Not going to kick a field goal.
It's you got to go for 6 here.
Plenty of time left for Smith Center. 4:45 left, 2nd down and 5.
This is just the opportune time for Smith Center and that wishbone.
Yeah. And they still have field out here on Kugler. The state champion wrestler, but only standing 5'8". And the ball's on the ground, and they're going to go down. Knee was down, so that's a big loss for Smith Center.
If we could get a replay on that, look what the center's doing as soon as he's snapping. He's nose diving, trying to control Hawks.
Yeah, right up the middle, right there.
He's right there.
So 3rd down and 9. Now 4 minutes left in this ball game. Big play. Now Reuter's on Kugler one-on-one. They got Field over the top as a safety. Oh, his knee was down. And they didn't call it, but they stop it. Did you see his knee down?
Yes, I did.
They let the play go, but
just another bad snap. Here it is.
Yeah, low snap.
Oh, yeah.
There. Should have been down, but they let it go. 4th down and 10 now.
Smith Center's going for it. Oh.
They're going to punt it. They got 3 timeouts left.
All right. Nobody back.
Nobody's back for the Blue Jays.
Nobody back. Bad snap last time.
It's a floater. And a high punt going to hit the 30. Going to keep rolling.
Don't get the ball. Don't get a penalty out here.
Yeah. Old Sass is going to fight to the end.
Just good, the thing is just out here hand fighting and the ball's 30 yards away from you.
So 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays. I guess the thinking there is 4th and 10. You still have all 3 timeouts here.
Yep.
16-14, Norton with the lead. They have the ball, 3:05 left in this ball game, and we've seen it all, Ivan, here tonight. We've got safeties, we got fumbles, we got Smith Center throwing for 2 touchdowns.
That strip was unbelievable. Right now, honestly, I just let, Reuter
quarterback sneak.
Take a sweep and come this way. Fake it.
There's a counter play to the tailback. Jones lowers his head, gets a couple.
Smith Center doesn't call a timeout.
Nope. Let this clock run. One of the few fields that we're at, Ivan, where we do have the play clock here at the end zones.
Yeah, we do. We're big time here. Big time.
So 2nd down, 7. Clock still running.
I would not snap that thing until there was 2 or 1 seconds left on that thing. Really. Reuter's got to be looking at that clock.
So now with 8 to go. And he's going to take it up the middle. Still on his feet, leans forward to the 34-yard line. Still no timeout. I tell you what, that's interesting, Ivan.
Wow.
I don't know what. Wouldn't you take at least one?
Well, he's hoping for a prayer right here.
Well, Norton converts here. This game's almost over.
I would put him under center and just follow your center.
Yes, 3rd and 2 here for the Blue Jays.
And just tell him to get me home.
You got 2 yards to pick up. And it gets to the fullback, and Sproul's not going to get there. Good tackle by Smith Center.
Now you got to take a timeout.
Sass in there with the tackle. 1:31 left in the ball game.
It's a good call, but I'm just thinking, give it to your quarterback and your center and just tell him to.
All right, you got to get 2 yards.
You know, you're looking up there and looking to see where guys are lined up, and you're hitting on either side which way I'm going, you know?
Yep. So 4th down, 1 yard to go. 1:30 left in this ball game. 16-14, Norton with the late safety here in the 4th quarter to take the lead over Smith Center. And
well, here's the thing. Do you take a chance and do a shotgun? Do you take that chance? You know, it's a big call here. Or do you do?
They just punt this away, don't you? Smith Center's got to score.
Well, here's the thing. If I'm gonna punt, I'm gonna go on a long cadence.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my quarterback out there just going, you know, snapping through it,
right.
snapping through it, and
Norton's got
call another timeout.
Norton's got 2 timeouts,
so try to pull them off.
You might as well take a shot, right? To try to pull them off.
I would.
Yeah.
I would.
Whew. What a way to start the season off here on Nex-Tech Game Time. We are coming right down to the wire. It's 16-14, Norton with the 2-point lead.
It's going to be if Melvin wants to burn a timeout, trying to yank them offline, or go ahead and snap it.
I mean, you know you're going to play defense the rest of this game. You might as well try.
You might get somebody to jump.
Yep.
I know Ryan Cornelson used to do something, put a man in motion like this.
Yep.
Look at that. They're not set over here.
Oh, you could almost snap that right there. They could have.
Look, long cadence.
Yep, they're not going to snap this. Yep, Norton's going to sit there. And they're going to take a timeout. Boy, they weren't ready. Smith Center wasn't ready when they came up there.
You know, that's when you give Reuter the freedom.
Right.
If they're walking around trying to get set up, take it.
It's only a yard. I mean, really, it's not that
Dive
much.
over the top.
Yeah.
But that's something you got to give your quarterback the freedom.
Yeah.
The ball game's on the line right here. So
1:30 now. Somehow we had a second go off that clock.
Well, we are in Norton. I didn't say that, folks.
Yeah, I think you did.
But I saw you write that down, so I know.
Yeah. So 1:30 left, 4th and 1 for the Blue Jays.
You think that's bad? Wait till we're in Great Bend next week.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. I've been there before for this game.
I love it.
We were on the sidelines, and it was.
I had 4 sons go through there. It is a blast down there.
I tell you what, it's a little nasty too, and you love to see that Friday night.
It's good.
I tell you what, Smith Center doesn't. There's nobody else I'd want this ball in the hands of the Kugler. He has been electric tonight. There's the punt.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, fair catches it.
Oh,
shit. Flag. There,
no.
Oh, wow.
No.
I don't think he's seen that.
Did he get blocked into him, though? Jason,
no, I don't think so. I think he didn't see the fair catch. Yeah. Oh, ran right into him.
Oh, my
15
Lord.
yards here, a free 15 for the Redmen.
It's going to be, here we go. Did Jason get it? Look to see if he's blocked into him. He's
pushed a little, but I don't think he's seen him. I don't think he's
pushed from behind, though.
Yeah.
It's going to be an interesting call. He's pushed from behind.
Todd Martin, the
because he could have been going up and trying to stay in that halo area.
Yep.
Oh,
that's a big one. That's a big one.
Big mama right there.
So now Smith Center.
That's the big mama.
They've got the ball now close to midfield. So 1:20 remaining in this ball game, 16-14.
I would put Reuter out here on number 2.
They're going to put 2 guys on him. They're going to double him.
Short and long.
So 1st and 10 for the Redmen. See what kind of pressure Norton can get up front.
Got the snap.
Yep. Going to throw it out there, and Kugler with the catch, and he's in bounds. Nice tackle there by Reuter, 1-on-1.
Nice pass on
that. Yeah,
good
pass. Now down to, they're letting the time clock tick off. Down to a minute.
And then you're going to huddle here, too.
Yeah, they're under a minute. They've got 2 timeouts left, too. 2nd down and 6. Crowd to their feet here. We got a one-on-one. And there's a flag down. Looked like a miscommunication there.
Well,
I don't know what happened.
When it's thrown in the middle of the field, it's a holding or a cut block or something
And
like
Hawks
that.
is down right there.
Really? It's either holding or a cut.
And
he's holding something else. Holding.
Yeah. So this will bring the Redmond back 10 yards.
You know, a lot of things happen on the bottom of that pile.
Well, it looks like they had a holding there. 41 seconds left. It just seemed like Smith Center wasn't ready.
But here's the thing, though. You have got to get some relief to get this guy open, or put another receiver on the other side.
Well, it's a one-on-one, Reuter on Kugler, and then they're playing field over the top. So it's a.
Well, here's the thing, then. Do a slant. Have him come.
Well, that tight end on the back side's got to be wide open. You know he's got single coverage.
Really. You know, here's the thing. Reuter's playing on the inside of him. They want to keep him.
Yep. So 2nd down, 15, 35, 34. Clock running, the ball's down, and it's still on the ground. Norton's got it. Do they have it? Where's the signal? There it is. Norton ball. Fumble on the play. Norton's going to recover.
Got a bad snap. Here we go.
Another bad snap, it looked like. Yep, way off to the left.
And you had said they hadn't beat Smith Center in 5 years?
5 years. Haven't been. Well, if you could pick the crowd up, everybody is up on their feet on this side.
Most everybody's standing on this side.
16-14, Norton now with the ball. 27 seconds left in this game. 2 timeouts by Smith Center still. I formation. And there's a knee by Reuter. And they're going to take a timeout. So 1 remaining for Smith Center.
You wanna fight till the end. Maybe a bad snap.
Yep.
You never know. Really, it can happen.
It can, and we've seen everything happen tonight. But
have your nose guard blow that center up as soon as that ball leaves the ground.
What a game here to start this season off on Nex-Tech Game Time. Just kind of what you expect, a MCL battle, just a black and blue defensive battle.
And just Smith Center passing.
Yeah.
I'm still,
late in the game, they're looking to throw. That's
when they usually just knuckle down and just power through you.
I tell you what, the Norton defensive line gave.
Hawks has had a heck of a game on both sides of the ball here.
Well, they're going to be little bruises after this game. This is a hard-fought game. 2nd down now, 23 seconds left.
Smith Center's packing that ball right over the top of that ball.
There's another knee by Reuter, and
timeout.
One more timeout. So will be one more knee for the Blue Jays, and that should do it. But we've seen some things tonight. You take nothing for granted.
Yeah. Well, there used to be a saying I would say, but I can't say that stuff anymore.
Well,
all I can say is the lady, she's not singing yet.
Not yet.
So
Not yet.
I used to be able to say that freely, but things have changed. And the lady's not at the microphone. She's there.
She's there.
She's not singing yet. So.
19 seconds left. One more knee for the Blue Jays, and that should do it. And what's been a heck of a game to start this season off. And here's Reuter under center. We'll take the knee one more time, and there it is. Clock should run out, and the Blue Jays are going to start their season 1-0. The first time they've beat Smith Center in 5 years. And what a ball game, Ivan. That was everything we could ask for
opening night with all this COVID crap going on and the community coming out here. They're all over the place. And
what a game.
On their feet down here.
What a game from both teams. Both teams returning state runner-ups, and this is what you expect. It's I guess they're not going to be able to shake hands either.
Do what?
So they're not going to be able to shake hands probably. I don't know. So, but it's just part of the times we're in right now.
Kind of wave across the field.
Yep. So we'll take a quick break. We're going to wrap this up when we come back. You're watching the Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
Professional Fire Equipment, Studer Contractors, Midwest Mill, CarQuest of Norton, and United Northwest Federal Credit Union are excited to cheer on the Norton Blue Jays this season, both on and off the field. Roy Sales and Service, Bryan and Kate Fahnensteel owners, Graham Construction, New Age Industrial Corporation, and Miller Aviation are proud supporters of the Norton Blue Jays. Go get 'em, Blue!
We've all heard what they say about us. Flyover state, middle of nowhere, a bunch of country folk. Go ahead and fly on over. There's nothing going on. Nowhere to be. And yeah, we've got a lot of hard-working, entrepreneurial, best neighbor you could ask for farm families. We're proud of Kansas, and that's why we built our entire network for it. Nex-Tech Wireless, keeping Kansans connected. Try us for 30 days, risk-free.
It's time to grab the new school supplies, fill the backpacks, and celebrate the memories of a new school year. Let Nex-Tech be your solution of reliability and experience the difference a true local company can provide this school year with half price for 6 months. That's right. Add phone, internet, or TV now and enjoy half price for 6 months. Experience more and live better this school year with Nex-Tech. Visit nex-tech.com/deals today.
At Next Generation, we're working to keep kids local, and you can help. Your gift of any amount provides opportunities for high school and college students to experience local careers with local businesses right here at home.
Opportunities for paid internships that teach students about their local community and prepare them with hands-on job skills now, so they are ready to remain local for the future.
Like me in Plainville.
Like me in Phillipsburg.
Students like me in Waukene.
From the sideline to online, nobody covers high school football like Nex-Tech Game Time. Watch live, play-by-play action all season long on Nex-Tech.com and Nex-Tech Local 1. Tune into the pregame show at 6:45, featuring the coaches' interviews. All this live action is brought to you in part by Rogers & Associates, Mapes & Miller, Aquashield Roofing and Construction, Redeem Designs, and Nex-Tech Wireless. Catch all the Game Time action live Friday nights and replayed on Nex-Tech Local 1 and Nex-Tech.com. Regulations and tax laws are always changing. That's why businesses and professionals turn to the experienced team at Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants. With 8 CPAs to assist you, they offer a wide range of services from tax preparations, bookkeeping, and payroll to auditing and accounting services. They can also help farmers, ranchers, and small businesses with tax planning. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants with offices in Norton, Phillipsburg, Stockton, and Quinter.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1, where we've just seen one heck of a game to start this season off, Ivan. A 16-14 win by the Norton Blue Jays over the Smith Center Redmen. And a defensive battle tonight.
Yes, it was. And here's the thing. You just don't, for Smith Center, you didn't want to end the game on a bad snap.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was just off, but they had quite a bit of that tonight.
Yeah. So just recapping kind of the scores, Jonah Reuter had 2 runs, both of them for at least 10 yards on touchdowns. Interesting thing, Smith Center throws for 2 touchdowns. They Nathan Yeager, the quarterback.
Uncharacteristic.
Yeah. But, boy, that Kugler, I tell you what, 2 touchdown receptions, and he just caught everything that was
real deal
near him.
And really, honestly, all the throws were just, here, go help me out. Go get it. So
yeah. So Kugler with 2 touchdown receptions on the night, but not enough. A punt, snap on a punt goes over the head of Kugler. Unfortunately, that's the one thing he couldn't catch tonight, and it results in a safety for the Blue Jays, and they come away with the win. Next week, Ivan.
Hey,
we got another rivalry game.
I'm gonna be on a high all day Friday.
No, we're gonna have to keep you, calm you down a little bit. Maybe chain you to the chairs a little bit.
If you're not familiar with that rivalry, then you just don't get it. But it's interesting. It's always fun.
Hayes and Great Bend next week from Great Bend. A WAC league game between those 2 schools will start at 6:45, just like we did tonight with the scouting report and the pregame show. And we'll be back next week. As long as we're playing football, we're going to be back this year. And like you said, you just got to take every game.
Every day, and I know talking with coaches and stuff, right now they're talking to the players. Every day is a gift.
Yeah.
So hopefully we get to see you guys next Friday. And
and it was a gift tonight. This game tonight was truly a gift, and it's one heck of a way to start off the season.
Well, here's the thing. You can look in the camera and see the people down on the track. It's just exciting to see we're back in here, and it's just not all about athletics. It's just kids in school.
Yep.
So
absolutely. Absolutely. Good to be back, and we'll be back next week with the Hayes and Great Bend game. Here's some of the scores from our Nex-Tech Wireless scoreboard. Plainville and Phillipsburg in a battle there. Looks like Beloit's come a little bit back on Republic County, but
look at Oakley and TMP.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Ellis was all over Russell there at halftime.
I'm pretty sure TMP was looking to do some things this year.
Well, Oakley's ranked in the top 10 in Class 1A. So.
I haven't looked at that stuff. So, next page. 1 Mississippi 2. Well, there we go. Look at the score.
Yeah, look at that. Joaquini with the big.
Our man Haxton.
Go Coach Haxton with the old shorts on, I'm sure.
Hill City Osborne.
Hill City with the 17-point lead over Osborne. And look at Wichita County. Leota all over Hoxie.
6-man up here.
Yeah, 61-6.
Track meet.
And Victoria pouring on the lacrosse first 8-man game.
And I was over in Victoria the other day.
Yeah.
And they were sure laying it on me. They're not gonna be very good this year.
Oh.
As always.
Yeah. I think they may have been slow playing you a little bit. So
take the sack off my head. So 1 Mississippi.
I don't know if we got any more scores here on our Nex-Tech Wireless scoreboard.
So are you going to go down and sign autographs before you leave?
Yeah, no.
Guy,
No.
I know we went and saw your mom earlier.
Right. Well, yeah, no autographs tonight. We're gonna get out of town.
She's awfully proud of you. For reasons unknown.
I know. Well, we'll have the Nex-Tech Wireless scoreboard next week. We'll have a rock and roll in there next week with week 2 scores. And I think only one game that I know that was canceled tonight, but everything else was on schedule. So
that's the only thing that I know of. But like tomorrow, it's another show, so we'll have to see. So,
well, tune in next week, 6:45. We start things off. It'll be Hayes and Great Bend in a WAC battle.
Hey, tune in for that game. Folks.
Absolutely. It should be entertaining. Well, thanks for joining us tonight. Our final score here from Norton, the Blue Jays 16, Smith Center 14. You've been watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.